try to get in touch with the landlord, so he's gonna call them, see what's going on. I won't know anything until between 9 and 12. We still have everything packed up. Everything is packed up and ready to go just in case. And I did all the cleaning. I finished all the cleaning, so I don't know what's gonna happen. No, that's one thing he would never do. When he gets mad, he walks away. Or if he's frustrated, he walks away. While my phone was charging, me and him took a walk to the store and we talked, and
Yo,
huh?
say what's up?
Not much.
What y'all buying?
Huh?
What is y'all buying? No, they're on teams 4-4, 6-6. I said, what did y'all buy?
We just got some, like the instant mashed potatoes, and
Bye.
we got the
I'm walking with
mild Italian sausage.
nowhere. I don't want to go in there. Italian sausage.
Yeah, they come in like a pack of 6, and they're
Like Gordo do
mild
me.
ones. Huh?
Gordo, Gordo. Tell him to come in. Tell him to come in. Why y'all go get some mild Italian sausage? No. They were trying to get me. Why you didn't help me?
For what?
One of my teammates is like me in the truck right now.
Hopefully, no one moves it while someone's in there.
Right. No, they don't.
Tell them to check
No,
before they move.
my switcher doesn't do shit like that. That's inbound rag ass too. I know Bridget was looking for you, but then they fell asleep. I was like, girl, Ernie got her in a headlock. We done pissed Ernie
And
off for the day.
he would never do that.
And we were waiting for
He
you though.
when he's upset or he's frustrated, he walks away.
We just said you can't be getting mad when we be telling you the right shit, but maybe if that man sent that man to your door, then 9 times out of 10, y'all gonna get to stay there. But the thing is, how y'all gonna get the money to pay what he wants y'all to pay?
I'll be able to pay the rent, so
No, I'm talking about. Don't he want y'all to do like a deposit and shit?
what I'm saying is I don't know what he did the last time. I'm
Mm.
just going by what he did last time. I don't know what is he gonna work out if if he talks to
Well, what did he
us.
do last time?
Basically, we were paying $650, and
Mm-hmm.
he said he wanted us to move to renovate. Put the new flooring in. It's the same flooring as what's in here,
Yeah.
okay? But he wanted to renovate that, and our refrigerator wouldn't stay cold. Because when he became this property management, he came here to see what the other landlord hasn't fixed. Our stove wasn't working. Our dishwasher stopped working, but I didn't care about that. And our refrigerator wouldn't get cool.
Mm-hmm.
And our floor, we moved into the floor not that good, but we wanted to be not homeless.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we
You took it
took
as
the first
is.
place.
Yeah.
So after 9 years, well, it was more than that. I'll say almost 10 and a half when they switched over. When I got out the hospital, he came and did the inspection on all the guys' properties, including
What?
this one.
Hold on. No, they want empty trailers down there and full trailers down here. That's what the mischief switcher told me. Are the ones you putting over there empty? They didn't tell me that. If they're empty, put them towards it like you used to. Yeah, if there's no room here, yeah, you don't have a choice. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'm just telling you what the other switcher told me. That's exactly what he told me, and I was just like, yeah, it has to be scooted up. And don't park nothing over there because they watching the camera. Cause I don't know what he was talking about, but no, it can't be over there at all. Yeah, I take it out. Yeah, but he said something about. I just right now it's this day company, not mine. Um. Okay, so last time basically y'all moved in as is, but y'all didn't have the proper stuff, so now y'all are trying to get the proper stuff. Well, he moved y'all into an apartment that had proper stuff, but the rent was higher. Correct?
Well, you told me I was going to give you the rundown
Okay, go
about
ahead.
downstairs. So he goes, I said, we don't have no family. How are we going to get another place? We didn't do anything wrong. He goes, but we want to go up on rent.
Yeah.
And when she moved out where we're at right now, he had it clean, he had ceiling fans, all that, whatever.
Yeah.
So he goes, okay, I can do this. I'll let you move upstairs, but the price is going to be higher because we did some stuff to it.
Yeah, renovating.
Yeah. Well, he didn't do much in here, but some. Now downstairs, they took out the washer, the stove, the refrigerator, and took all the flooring out. That is in this apartment as we speak. He had it ripped up. They worked on it. It was a guy and a girl.
Mhm.
Mainly the girl did it. I'm not gonna. He helped some, but she did most of the work.
Mhm.
She did the floor all by herself. She worked like a man.
Yeah.
She was good. And we moved up here. They finally got it rented down, fixed up. They moved a woman named Tanika in. Well, we had to pay to move up here to start a new lease because we're $650. So he was like, okay, well, we're gonna move you upstairs, start a new lease. You're going to have to pay $800. That's the rent, and $800 security deposit. I said, that's fine, whatever. I understand. So we took all our stuff of all these steps, and we had 2 days to do it. That was the agreement. So I took off of work 3 days. I was the manager at the time at the gas station.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you I worked there.
Yeah.
So I took off 3 days. I got paid for 2 of them, not 3, because I didn't have that much time to use to get paid. So we moved up here, we signed the lease, blah, blah, blah. Well, last time he stayed in touch with, this time we actually went to court. And the only reason when the judge said, are they paid up? Because she wanted to know what the eviction was for.
Yeah.
And Ernie and I said we were paid up, so the judge didn't understand. We didn't understand.
Yeah.
We don't cause no problems, and the judge asked, are they paid up? Yes, Your Honor. Then they're like, did they cause problems? Did they violate the lease about this, that, and other? No. And she was like, then well, I don't feel like I'm renewing their lease. And then we showed her all the problems, like the lights being he won't put the security. We just showed a lot of things.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I can do this. How long will it take y'all to get out? And I said, well, we don't have no family. We don't have a car. We don't have a license. We don't have anybody. It's just me and him. And we're like, we both have health issues. And Ernie showed him the card out my wallet saying that he had stents put in, so we can't get out in 48 hours.
Yeah.
So we made an agreement. And she goes, what about April 15th? And we said, that's fine. And then she looked at him and said, will you agree for April 15th? He goes, okay. And the judge looked at us and said, listen, I understand what's going on, both parties. I will give y'all until the 15th and not label it as eviction. But you need to go to civil court. Because Ernie showed them the portal where he was charging us all these late fees, and he didn't even have the lease to even show them.
Yeah.
And we were trying to tell her what was in the lease. He was charging us 35% in late fees instead of 5%. So the judge gave us more time to get out, and it was an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, fine, I can do this, Mr. Pryor and Miss Stone. If you're out by the 15th, then no eviction will be on your record. But if you're here on the 16th and he comes and files the ejectment, that means that's going to be an eviction.
Yeah.
And that a police officer will come with the landlord and make you leave right then and there.
Yeah.
And I said, we don't want an eviction on our record because we never had an eviction. This is the only place we have ever rented.
Yeah.
But with my neighbor coming and telling us, see, we didn't know anything because I was about to fundraise.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I haven't even hardly talked to the neighbor unless he's coming up and down. Y'all heard that. I was on live.
Yeah.
So I talked to him and we called him. Well,
But did he send the neighbor over there?
Huh?
Did he send the neighbor over there?
He talked to the neighbor. Remember I said
I know,
earlier
that's what I'm
the
saying. So
landlord
the
came
landlord
by.
sent the neighbor over there, basically.
Basically, and said, and I haven't told anybody around us that what the lady said.
Yeah.
Because it's nobody's business what me and the organization has, because it's nobody's business. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So when he said, to Ernie that the landlord said that they were gonna help us, and that he tried to call back at the organization. I said, but y'all don't, and I told the neighbor, I said, but we scratched that because we told them they got it wrong.
Yeah.
This receptionist got it wrong. I said we need help finding another place, not to keep this place, because he said he didn't want to renew our lease.
Yeah.
And then he was telling the neighbor about something to the effect that he don't want to evict us or do anything.
Yeah.
So Ernie's gonna call him in the morning when he opens up, because he opens up at 8:30 or 9, before he goes to any meetings, because he does meetings if he's not, doing other things. And I don't want to be under him, but if it keeps a roof over my head,
Yeah, you ain't got no choice.
and Ernie's gonna let him know, listen, why can't we sign a new lease, do what we have to do to keep this place, because we haven't caused no problems, and that we have looked into rental assistance rents, to own rent, all that, and they want 3 times the rent. The landlord knows I don't make 3 times nothing.
Yeah.
Okay? And to let us stay here, and we'll sign the lease if it, whatever, even if it's month to month, it doesn't matter, as long as we get to keep a roof. But if he wants any kind of money, I'll find a way.
Yeah.
I will do anything, because this is a roof. I don't want to be under him, but if we do make an agreement with him, and even though I don't like the agreement or whatever, I'm pissed off because I threw a lot. I understand I can replace
Yeah, you threw a lot
it.
of shit away. That's fucked up.
I used 1, 2, 5 green bins, that is regular trash.
Yeah.
And I used 3 today after they just came and dumped it today. Dumped them all. And I already filled up 3.
Yeah.
I was throwing away stuff that meant a lot to me, of my mom's, but I was thinking practical. We have a small space, and put stuff in storage. I was just thinking, and then I have someone taking care of my mama's ashes and picture. I wouldn't be doing this I wouldn't be throwing away stuff. I threw away my furniture. Yes, it was used, but I worked hard for that. And I know everything's replaceable, but I'm hoping that, the reason why he got in touch with, because he knows we talk to him sometimes. And I guess he wanted him to talk to us or something. I don't know. But we won't know.
He probably didn't want to come up there because you remember how he's not allowed to talk to y'all.
Actually, when we're downstairs and he was doing all that crap to us, he made a statement. I hope all this stress I'm causing you is not going to cause you to have another stroke.
Oh, damn.
And my pastor and his wife was on the phone, on my phone on speaker, and heard him say it because my husband had his phone on speaker. And I told my pastor, the lady that came and got my pictures, I said, did you just hear what he just said? I said, I just had a stroke, and I'm back 4 months later after being released in the hospital. I'm back at work as a manager running 2 stores, even though I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I use my walker that I have outside right now. I use my walker to work because it was a walk to work, and I used it while I was working. So I wouldn't lose my balance if I got real tired, like I still do sometimes. If I get really, real tired, I get very weak on my right side.
Yeah.
So I pushed my body because I knew, hey, Ernie had a job at the time. I was like, I have to go back to work. I can't just sit here and just do physical therapy.
Yeah.
That's not gonna solve anything. And then he made us move up here, and Ernie did most of the lifting because it's up these steps, and I just put stuff where it needs to be. He brought it mainly everything up, and I just put it where it would go.
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping, he reached out to my neighbor to make some kind of deal, agreement.
Yeah.
Because I told also Ernie, you need to let him know if we can't come with an agreement, and he don't want to work with us, or he does, or whatever the case may be, we're gonna be out on the streets.
Yeah.
And if he would like to talk to Miss Hannah, my case manager, she knows our situation because she had to know what our situation is. Do we have family? She asked, do we have friends? She asks all these questions so she knows where to start.
Yeah.
And you have to be open and honest with her because she don't know how they can help us.
Yeah.
And we told him we don't have anybody. And we even told him about his sister. We told him everything, and hopefully, even though I don't agree what he did just a couple weeks ago or whatever, if it keeps a roof over my head, I'm going to have to do it.
Yeah. That's true. That is true.
But I won't know anything between. We're going to call him as soon as he gets in the office. And the phone number, we don't have the office phone number. We have his direct line.
Mm-hmm.
We have never called the office ever. Never talked to the receptionist, nothing.
Do they even have an office? That's my it is. They do?
It's somewhere on Clemson Road, and that's way past Columbia. It's about 45 minutes away past.
It's on the outside.
So, hopefully, they can work something out. I mean,
But if y'all was only late 2 times, then that shouldn't be an issue because I was still paying your rent.
And we're never late with the other landlord because it was only $6.50, and both of us were working. But since we moved up here, I have 1 stroke since he's been here, the property manager, and my husband was making good money at Walmart. Okay, he was making good money where he could pay the rent, electric, and food.
Walmart.
And Walmart is on a point system. Even though he was in ICU, they knew he was in ICU. It's the point system. That's like Amazon. They have a point system.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
which one is that one? Right there.
And if we get to stay here, I also have to call Hannah and tell him, okay, willing to work with us now, and they said that they were gonna pay our electric bill.
Yeah.
They're gonna pay it in full, so we was if here or in the new place. I told them don't pay it now because we're moving. That's when because I met with her Monday. And I said, when we find a new place, if we get approved for another place, we'll let you know, and they can do it all at one time. I'm just mentally and physically, if I feel like a freaking yo-yo.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I just can't. I can't anymore. Um, I'm at my wits end. I'm tired. I'm mentally and physically drained. Like, and I'll be grateful because I'll have a roof over my head if he works something out or whatever. But I'm gonna still be pissed,
Yeah.
and I should be pissed.
Yeah.
Cause you
I'll
made
be
me
pissed.
stress. Cause you made me stress over all this.
Yeah, and you threw a lot of your shit in the trash.
Oh my gosh, I have through so much stuff that they have. There's a guy that comes around and picks up trash and stuff in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he came and picked up a load today when I was outside doing something, and they're putting stuff on their truck in the thing on the back of the truck. And I said, I'll have a lot more tomorrow.
What do you say?
And he was like, that's fine.
Oh,
Because they take a lot of trash off for people. Like if they're sticks or big limbs or whatever, they pick it up.
that's sad though.
I just need to know, and I won't be able to sleep until I hear from him. And his sister hasn't called us. Matter of fact, 7:06.
She called y'all at 7:06.
She texted me at 7:06.
Oh,
She was sending me things from Google about renting a room because people are looking for roommates. And I called some places that were looking for someone to rent a room in their house. And most of them are like, they don't rent to husband and wife. They're renting for one person.
oh, damn.
Males were wanting to rent from just one male, and the females just wanting to rent a room to a female.
Yeah, because I don't think they do that. You right.
And I wouldn't want to rent someone with a female. I'm a couple.
Yeah, but everything that everybody that I know that rents a room, they did it with just themselves.
So I texted her and I said, all the places that you sent me, yes, it's cheap a month, $600, $800, $900 a month. Everything included except the electric, you had to pay half and half, split it. But I said they're only wanting to rent to a one person and not a couple.
Yeah.
But I had to make the effort because I don't want to say I'm not making no effort.
I wonder why she keep doing that though. That's so dumb.
Because she wants her to help us, I guess, the last resort. I don't know.
That's still dumb. Like y'all done did well, hopefully y'all ain't gotta worry about it no more.
I hope not either because I don't want to live outside.
Shit, I wouldn't want to live outside.
And grant you, yes, I've been homeless before, but it was just me at first. You see what I'm saying? And shelters were easy to get in. But
Why is it
now,
easier to get in when it's just you?
because it would be the winter shelter. They had more shelters. They shut down the winter shelter.
Yeah,
They only open it when it's real, real cold. And then they built transitions. And when they built transitions, we're the first one on the list, like the day that they opened.
yeah.
Matter of fact, we're like in the teens. The day that they open their doors, we're waiting in line to sign up for a bed. That's how we got in.
Yeah.
Because I got in first. They separate the men from the women. And then Ernie stayed at Oliver Gospel Mission for about a month or two. I stayed at the transitions. I got me a bed first. And then when a men's bed opened, then Ernie was allowed to come over.
Yeah.
We could see each other during the day, but separated at night. So, I mean, and we had to be in our bunks about 8:30. So from 8:30 to 6, that was the longest we were apart.
Yeah.
And then we stayed there a year. And then Ernie got his first paycheck at Columbia Farms because he worked there. And we went. I was like, "You got paid?" I went through the thing and I found, well, this motel's not open anymore. I wish it was, because they were the cheap. What was it? $250 a week. It was a family owned, and it was Graham Motel on Two Notch. They closed it down and knocked it down about 2-3 years ago.
But it's crazy because y'all got a lot of. I already looked it up. Like y'all got like 4,000 and something homeless people. So where the fuck is all the people?
Oh, we got 2 years ago. It might be less than that. There's 8,000, but ever since last year, if you Google from last year here, it's bad. Because the agency that is helping us said that they get over 10,000 calls a day. And you'd be lucky to get through to get an appointment. Like when I called that Tuesday, I had to call over. And thank God she picked up. A lot of people can't get through. And it was to the point where I called the governor's office. I called our Senator Graham, and Lindsey Graham. I called them all.
Oh, who? Oh, the governor.
And our Senator Lindsey Graham. I called them all their offices, because I was getting fed up with saying no, resource, no resource. I was getting pissed because it comes from the president on down.
Yeah.
Our governor works with our senators that work with our president. So, and I kind of got upset with them because y'all are the ones that said, because it was Governor Haley, Nikki Haley was our governor before McMaster, and they both have sat on these steps and said that they're trying to better South Carolina and downtown, that if you feed the homeless, they stay. You don't feed them, they'll go away. That was their exact words.
And then, oh, they said that. I remember you did say they said that.
Yes, they said that standing at the podium up here by the state house. And I wanted to scream something,
Mhm.
but I knew if I did, because they had a lot of police out there and guards, and I would have went to jail if I had to say what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
They don't like homeless in South Carolina. They don't. Because some homeless people they will go leave
No, I
trash.
thought
They
maybe
will
we forgot it.
pee.
I was like, I'm listening.
uh,
That's messed
They
up.
do wrong. I'm not saying all homeless. I'm like, but one bad apple spoils it.
Show the hell does. That's true.
So I'm hoping he makes. I don't know. I'm
I mean, I don't
hoping.
see him sending the person over there. But the only thing that's gonna suck is if he asks y'all for the deposit and all that stuff up front. Because did y'all even pay for April? Since y'all were only gonna stay to the
No, we did
15th?
not pay for it. No, because we asked him that when the judge said I'm gonna give you till April 15th. I said, so are we? And we looked at each other. Are we gonna have to pay for April?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, y'all are in agreement. So if he does, we're gonna have to pay for April. That's only right. Because we were here.
Yeah.
But the judge was like, no, because y'all came in an agreement that long as you're out by the 15th. And no. But if they work things out, Ernie and him work things out or whatever, I'm going to stay out of it. I told Ernie what to tell him. Hey, this is the deal. We didn't do anything. We've been a quiet neighbor. We have kept our area clean, our apartment clean. We haven't had parties here. We've been the quiet neighbors. We've been here for 14 years, and Ernie's going like, we already looked at all these places, and they want 3 times the rent, credit, all this, and if we don't work out a deal, then we're going to be out on the streets, in the woods somewhere, and that's the truth. That's not me lying to him.
Yep, that's true.
And I got phone numbers. I saved it. PMI, Palmetto, LLC, all the places that we have talked to that said um, they need 3 times the rent, and this is for the application fee, all that. I saved their number, so if they want to know, did we talk to them?
Yeah.
I got proof on my phone, and he can call them. I don't know.
I mean, I don't
I'm
see
just
him
hoping.
sending. I don't see him sending somebody over there just to be like, man, never mind. You know what I'm saying? He sent them over for a reason because he probably know he ain't gonna have nobody else rent. So then he's gonna be losing money.
The people downstairs, they've been gone since the end of October. We thought he rented it was to someone, but I think they just came and looked at it and didn't want it.
Mhm.
That apartment downstairs has been vacant since the end of October,
Yeah.
and it's only $800 a month.
Oh, that.
I'm surprised no one hasn't jumped on it, because this is the cheapest place. And the only thing you have to do to get in this apartment is go pay whatever, I forgot what it was for the application fee. They check background check and eviction, and if those 2 pass, and if you have the deposit and first month's rent, that's all you need to get in here.
Mhm.
That's it. You don't need 3 times the rent, 4 times the rent. Nothing.
Where y'all at right now?
Uh-huh. That's why I'm surprised downstairs has been empty for the longest time. And when those young college kids moved out, and they're the most, I thought when they moved in, I was like, oh my God, USC students. Oh my God, here we go. they were more quiet than any neighbors I have ever had. Even though they were college kids, and when they partied, they kept their music to a level. Their friends were respectful. And when they saw us, good morning, ma'am, good morning, sir. What? And I said, are y'all really college kids from USC? And they're like, yeah. I said, y'all are the most quiet college kids I have ever, and more respectful I have ever seen in my whole entire life.
Yeah. What the hell
They moved because one of their friends' dads was building a house, and they went downtown Columbia moved into an apartment near the Carolina Coliseum, and then when the house was finished, they were all going to move in there. And these kids had one of them had one job, the other one had two jobs, and one of them owned a irrigation company.
Yeah.
And going to college. And passing their courses.
They probably graduated now.
They're graduating this year. This May. Well. And ever since they left, a lady came and dusted, and she was in there 30 minutes. That's how clean they left the place. Like, when I say clean, we thought it was going to be trash. Man, they left that place almost spotless. That lady walked in there and was like, it's not even dirty. She was in there just a little bit of dusting, sweeping, done a little bit of the floors. And she was out in 30 minutes.
I know she was happy.
No, she.
Why don't let Ernie do the why don't let y'all do the maintenance around there?
Shit, I wish he would. We don't have a maintenance man.
That's what I'm saying. Why can't they let y'all do the maintenance around there and keep the property up?
Shit, Ernie would.
Like cutting the grass and shit like that. All they gotta do is give y'all a damn trash can, a thing to pick up the trash, and a lawnmower.
Oh, one time we borrowed our neighbor's lawnmower.
Yeah.
And we did it ourselves. That's what the college kids did. They were sick of the landlord not cutting the grass, and they were here almost a year and a half. And every 2 weeks, because he borrowed his dad's lawnmower and weed eater and cut the grass every 2 weeks. It was done every 2 weeks. And the last time this place was done was December.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the last time the grass was cut. And it's now April. And the grass is tall as crap and growing on the side of the wall of the apartment.
Oh, shit.
I'm just hoping, because if he doesn't make a deal,
I don't see why he would be asking y'all to do that if he ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because that would be so much less stress. I can go back to work, like, tomorrow. Then we have to get that guy, remember the old guy that I was talking to about going around his schedule?
Yeah.
If we make a deal and we get to stay, I'm going to say, can I use your truck to get the crap out?
Oh, he going to be like, what the fuck?
Because guess what? We have 98% of our stuff in the storage.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to be like, what the fuck?
We only had maybe 2 more loads, and that was it. And then we put stuff in bags, and we even went through our clothes and everything like that, what we're going to take with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what to bring in storage. That was before all this.
You think he's gonna say yeah?
I don't know, and I'm hoping.
Yeah, because it. But did he help y'all unload it too?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh, you're talking about what that guy said,
Yeah.
yes, to get the stuff out of the store? Oh, yeah.
Ah, shit.
But he would be like, what in the hell is the landlord's issue?
Hey, Carol.
Hey, Carol. But that guy will help us because he hasn't asked me for gas money and nothing.
No.
But think about it. If it wasn't for
No.
that guy,
That one.
if it wasn't, huh?
Hold on. That one, I seen that one from Andrew. Look, cancel. Say truck broke down. If it wasn't for the guy, yeah, y'all wouldn't even have a damn way to the store. But
We would
damn, now
have to
y'all.
put it out. We would have to put it under our canopy thing outside in the yard,
Yeah.
or we would have to chunk every last piece.
Well, damn, you're gonna have to turn around and ask him to redo it. You're gonna be like, God damn. But that
No,
ain't your
his
fault.
first word is going. His first word is, "Huh? What the f?" And then he's gonna say, "What's going on?" And we tell him he would be, and I'm gonna be on live when I ask, tell him. He's gonna say, "Huh? What the f?" And then he's gonna go giggle, and then he's gonna say, "What the fuck's wrong with that landlord?" That's the exact words he's gonna say. I know it, cause he can't stand the landlord, and
Okay.
he's only been here 4 months, maybe. He says he's even shady.
Well, at least he was nice enough to help, though.
You know.
But that is
So I've
weird, cause
been
you
praying.
know what's weird is that because when they take you,
Huh?
I was gonna say what's crazy is that they in order for them to take you to court, you know that they pay to go to court to evict you. So that's crazy that
I
he
already
even
know that we were charged for that.
yeah he freaking did
Do
all
you know
that.
how much that was?
Yeah.
$250.
Oh shit.
Now I'm gonna have to pay that. That's a must.
Why?
If he the $250,
That's his fault.
I guarantee he's gonna add that for us to stay here.
Oh, that's gonna be messed up.
How much you want? I forgot all about that since you just
Mm-hmm.
mentioned
That's
it.
gonna be messed up.
He's probably gonna say, okay, this is the only thing I think he's gonna say. Pay for 800 for April. Pay for the security deposit because you have to do that every time you sign a lease. Like when we moved from downstairs to upstairs, it was a total new lease. Watch, and then he's gonna say the 250. How much you want to bet?
I don't even know
I
why he
forgot
did
all
that
the.
because when me and my wife we had got an apartment one time and it kept flooding like literally flooding. That bitch flooded like 6 times in 1 month. And I was like, dude, either give us our money back or move us apartments. And they moved us apartments. We didn't pay anything. They just told us we have to do it by the weekend.
Do you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
We didn't really have we might have to pay to move up here
Yeah.
because because it was a new month and we're moving up here where it was 800. But I think he wants to. This is just my feeling. He likes pocketing money. If you
Yeah,
get
'cause
my
that's what it
drift,
sounds like.
he's very.
We switched
He
apartments and we
says,
didn't pay a damn thing. We just switched apartments and they gave us the whole weekend to move.
yeah, but I'm thinking
Hey,
it's
girl.
to him it's all about money. And I guarantee you when we give him, but I told Ernie this time, because the last time the lease was in an email, that this is what I want done.
Yeah.
I don't want the lease in an email. I want a paper lease that we keep to ourselves. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if it's on email, he can delete that on a portal. We have to pay on a portal on their company's website. That's how we pay the rent to this website, and it goes to them.
Yeah.
You know what? I want a paper lease, because if we keep track of it, anything goes wrong, hey, we got the lease right here.
Yeah.
And I want him to sign a piece of paper, put it in my email. I'll go somewhere and get it printed out. I want him to say that he's renewing our lease, and that because I don't want him saying we could stay here, work things out, sign a new lease, and he goes to the judge and says, I want an injunction.
Anyway.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want something in writing. So if he plays that kind of game, I can bring it to the judge and say, oh, we signed a new lease with him. You see what I'm saying?
I wonder what happened. What made him change his fucking mind like that? That's crazy.
I don't know. We haven't talked to him.
That
The
is
only
crazy
person
work.
that we have talked to is the guy about moving our stuff to the storage, laughing and joking. And the only thing I have said to the guy that came knocking on our door, our other neighbor, is hi, bye, and guess who came by? The landlord. That's when I came down the steps. Because I'm still upset with him because the way he done things.
Yeah.
And the landlord stopped by again to talk to him and mentioned it, so.
That's crazy work, man. Crazy work. You know, sure he's seen y'all throwing y'all shit in the trash.
Oh, he saw that. Because when he said, my neighbor said, I came by last week and all the garbage cans were full, even the blue ones in the pile.
Yeah.
And they were like, that's Don and Ernie. And all that, and my neighbor was like, they're throwing almost everything they own out.
Maybe you start feeling bad after that.
And when he came today, he knows Tuesday is trash pickup day, right? We already filled up bins and put them outside and filled them up and have stuff on the side. So when he came, he saw all the piles, the chairs.
So he probably felt bad after that. He was probably like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. Because if she's someone throw away their whole fucking life, you would have to feel some type of way unless you're just unhuman.
He says he's godly, he goes to church.
Wow.
But I'm not even going to speak on that.
That's crazy.
So my nerves are so shot. Yeah, I'm tired, but you know what? I want to know either way.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping it goes the way where I can keep a roof over my head and not have to sleep outside in the woods. Because he thinks, I guess, maybe he thought we had extra money somewhere and that we could go rent any Tom, Dick, and Harry, but obviously we can't.
Yeah.
And I have tried to find other places, but hopefully he'll work out a deal with Ernie.
Well, it's only because you got your damn job back too late. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know I didn't call my job back because I had to choose court. I was like, I guess they didn't value me. I'm a good hard dang worker.
Yeah.
But when the GM called me, because I looked at the number and I just picked it up because I didn't know who it was.
Yeah.
It was late at night. It was 10-something at night. And when I said, who is this? Girl, Dawn. This is the GM. I was like, hey. And I looked at the number and I went, is this your cell phone number? I said, yo, you don't give out your She will not call a coworker.
Yeah.
Like a crew member, only management and corporate knows her number. But now me.
Yeah.
And I said, you just call me on your cell number. I don't care if you have my number. I said, but you don't give it out to anybody. She was like, hey, I want you to come back. I said, oh, now you believe me?
Oh, wow.
And she was like, it was the manager that was upset that you stood her up. I said, I didn't stand the job up. I had to make a choice. And they were like, well, you sent the proof in and everything. And she realized that you did have to make a choice. Because they know I'm a hard worker. That's why they called me last minute, last Thursday and Friday. Hey, can you come in? We don't have anybody.
Yeah.
And what did I do? Last
Put your
minute,
ass in there.
no sleep. I didn't have no sleep. I was exhausted doing all this. And I still went in. And being put in drive-through. And still went in and worked my butt off.
Why is drive through
Came
hard?
home. Yeah, man. Especially after 10 p.m. That line is long. You wouldn't think people would be out that late. Especially on Thursday.
Yeah.
Those 2 days killed me, especially Friday. Because I was really not. I got home at what? Close to 3. I slept in maybe an hour or 2. Then was up all day doing all this, moving and cleaning and boxing up stuff. And then soon as I went to rest, she called me. And then I went to the store and she saw me. Can you please come in? And I couldn't say no because she didn't have anybody.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I'll come in. Because they know that I'm reliable. But what other GM would call you to tell you to come back after they let you go? Not many people. Because this GM, when she fires you, or the other managers, now the other guy, when he did that, he didn't have no authority. Now the one that I was supposed to work with that night, that day that happened, she has the authority to fire me. Because she's over him.
But she didn't know that.
And when she told the GM, I let her go. And then I sent them proof. And then I left it as straight them. I'll find another job, whatever. And then they realized they done me wrong. Most time they won't call you to come back. Not this GM. They will not. They don't give a crap.
Yeah.
But for her to call me on her personal phone, oh yeah.
Huh?
And like I told her, I'm surprised you're calling me to ask me to come back. I said, why? Y'all short-staffed? Well, Dad, but we know that you're a hard worker and you're done wrong. Okay. I'm just praying, and I already said a prayer that I can keep a roof over my head.
That's crazy work.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would never ask if he wasn't willing to do it.
Yeah, but why put me through this? That's why I want to know why. It's like I guess he wanted me to fight for my place.
It's fucking sound like it.
That's how I'm feeling.
definitely sounds like it.
And I'll be grateful if I do be able to keep this place. But in the inside, I'm still going to be pissed. I have all the right. Because I threw a lot of crap away. Well, at least we downsized.
Dead
That's what
ass.
Ernie said. That's what Ernie said. Well, we did April spring cleaning,
Right, and everything should be spotless. Yeah,
and today I scrubbed the crap. It took me an hour to get the refrigerator the way it should be. Real spotless and clean,
yeah,
and got all the crevices and took everything apart and because oops, hold on a second. I got a puzzle. Aw, crap. You still there?
yeah.
I had to do a stupid puzzle.
That's because you're a ginger.
But even though he did us the way he did, most people would just leave trashed.
Yeah,
Not dust. I dusted the walls. I scrubbed the walls. I cleaned the baseboards. I scrubbed counters. Extra clean. So the only thing the lady has to do is come do a little bit of thing and boom, boom. Most people, after being
yeah, done like that, they
wrong,
wouldn't have did that.
they would have left it a mess. But I have more respect for people's property, even if you do me wrong. That's like I'm trying to tell y'all. People can do me wrong, and I won't do people wrong.
Yeah.
I just can't, say, you figure it out, or you clean up.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of person. I'm going to leave it the way I got it. Even if you did me wrong and dirty. No, I respect other people's property. Because I would want someone to respect my property.
Yeah.
And if we get to stay, I'm not telling nobody nothing.
No, you better not. Because you said they already
No,
knew where you live.
I ain't talking about people on here. I'm talking about you know who. And you know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
I ain't saying crap. And I found more pictures. So I have plan A, B, and C. I found a lot more pictures that I meant to give her the other night when she came to pick up. If it doesn't go as planned as I want it, she's gonna be. If it doesn't go the way we want it, I already have her coming to pick up those pictures. But this time I'm gonna be on the lease. Who is in here? I don't know who
No, the
that
whole
is.
time I was talking to you and wasn't even in here. I said
Who
that.
is a lot? Who is that person?
Oh,
Alana Hunt? I don't know.
I don't see that person.
She was liking the live.
Oh. I think she
I never.
liked it and then left. Yeah, but I wouldn't tell her shit. If I was you, I would pretend like we were under the bridge.
But you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? No.
I like we under the bridge.
But I didn't think out of all his, like his adoptive mom and his whole family,
Yeah.
that she would have been the last person I would think would do that. To me, to be honest with you, yeah.
Yeah, she did y'all dirty.
And she's like going around in circles for the last 2 weeks, and we're doing everything that we're supposed to do. And it seemed like when we found the answer to it, she didn't like it. Go this way again. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm hoping and praying because if they can't come, I don't want to talk to them. I'm gonna let Ernie talk to him
Mhm.
because I want to not say anything that would cause us not to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have nothing nice to say.
Yeah. So basically, it caused y'all to be getting put the fuck out for real.
And when we went to court and he was, being all nice and talking to Ernie and then offering him a ride home back to the apartment. And the deputy had followed us all outside
Yeah.
to make sure nothing was, said or whatever. And Ernie's like, come here, come here. And now the deputy was right there, and I looked right in the deputy's eye. And the deputy that I spoke to was the guy that was walking around when we were waiting for the case manager to see us. Because he asked us how we were doing. We were asking them questions about where's there to go without one of y'all catching us out there. That he was telling us certain places to be careful of and blah, blah, blah. And I looked at him that day, the 23rd. I said, I don't have anything nice to say. He makes me sick to my stomach. And if I say something, I'm going to go to jail. So the best thing for me to do is to walk away and get off the property. And that's what I did. Because I knew my mouth and I just knew it wouldn't end up good. I knew my mouth. And when I get pushed to a certain point, I will say something that I will regret. Because what I wanted to say to him is, Ernie, step to the side and let me punch him in the mouth. Where's my lid? There it is. Thank you for the like. Who was that? Oh, Carol said that she was going to be listening. She was saying she was tired, but she was just going to listen.
Yeah, I heard her. I seen that.
I'm tired,
Well, now,
but
are you nervous?
I'm nervous because I want him to let us stay here because I'm thinking it only could go two ways. They can come up with Ernie and him could come up with agreement, or we're going to be in the woods.
Yeah.
And I'm scared Because if they don't come up with an agreement, I got 11 hours. Well, 10 and a half hours.
Well, it is
And
true.
yeah, I'm counting down. And I shouldn't count down. No, I have more hours than that. Nope. No, I have 23 hours, right?
Yeah. Good to go.
Because it's 11:59 today.
Yeah, that is true. You don't have that much time.
What, 23 something hours?
What? Something
For
like that.
11:59 a.m.
Well,
p.m.
well, if you really think about it, it'll be 24 hours because right now it's already 11:51.
Well, it's 12:51 here.
Oh yeah, so you got 23, 23 hours
Yeah.
and some seconds. But ain't no way he wouldn't have asked that for no reason unless he trying to be funny and give y'all hope and they be like, nah, I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying?
But the lady did before we went back there, and when we came back to her little cubicle, she goes, "Well, I called the y'all's landlord
Mhm.
to see if we can would he take a payment, and he never answered." I said, "Ma'am, who told you that we're asking help for rent for this place?" Our landlord, and she was like, the receptionist. I said, "No, we are looking for help for another place because he doesn't want to renew our lease." She
Yeah.
goes, "Oh, I got the wrong information." I said, "Oh my God." And I looked at Ernie. He's like, "Be patient, be patient." And then she said, "I'll be right back." And she stepped out and she came back and said, "Well, this is what we can do. Since your landlord doesn't want to renew your lease and then, you can go look for a place, apply, get approved, and bring the lease
So that's
ledger
you wasting
to."
your money. I'm listening. Keep
Yeah.
talking. I double talk.
And I was like, "Y'all don't pay the application fee if we find a place?" "No, it comes." And I looked at her like, "What?"
All right. I shouldn't be. I was ready to go. My team gone. Yes, thank you.
Damn.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, because I was like, damn, I gotta wait for Renee. I can leave. Look, I know. Look, I can leave, but I ain't taking that chance because Rocio moving funny now. That she got in trouble that day, and I'm like I sent her a message about some work shit, and she was just like, "Okay, okay, well, fuck you too then." I don't know what to tell you. Look, because we ain't one of them. So for me, I'm just like, okay. Ooh, I almost lit this cigarette up in here. Which I can. I'm by the back door. But now my job is done. My team gone. Now I'm just waiting on my Burlington guy. But I just don't trust the other person, so I'm just gonna wait. Even though I do want to go
Yeah.
home.
So they don't have nothing to say.
Nope. Because she be telling me she's gonna get here at 2. So then I'll be waiting until 2. And then when she get here I can leave. But last time she told me she was gonna be here at 2 and then I left and she didn't get here till almost 3:30 and they had some issues. So I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
Which
you
is
don't
so
want to take
crazy.
that chance.
It's so crazy, right? Because before we never had to wait for my Burlington. They always, because he's my team lead, he's always worked on his own. But I guess because they start having issues in the office, they be like, dumb, just stay. And I'm like, man, that's dumb. Because I'm literally sitting in the warehouse by myself.
Stay on the
Literally by
clock.
myself. Girl, I am salary.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after 8 hours, I don't get, I don't get paid shit.
Oh.
Nothing at all.
No, and Ernie went to sleep already. I said, I got my alarm set for 8:30, 9 o'clock. Actually, I have it set for 8. So they can hopefully work things out.
Yeah.
And I told Ernie I don't care what he wants to agree to. To be honest with you,
Just agree to it, shit.
that's why I told Ernie. Just explain that
But my thing is just
you
make
want to
sure that
make.
y'all don't let him know y'all don't have that money that if he wants. You know what I'm saying? That y'all need to give him an exact day that y'all can actually have that money, and you got to be 100% about it.
Oh, I know. Because if he says he wants April's rent because we actually been here,
Yeah,
and he wants the 800 for newly secured. Guess what? I will call Hannah. I got her number. I will get in touch with her at 8:30. Well, it's gonna be after 8:30. And I'm gonna call her and say, now he's wanting to work. Will you call him?
yeah.
And when she calls him, she will say, okay, the check will be to you on this date.
But how much is she trying to do? You think she gonna do that much?
They were gonna do 2,000 up to 2,000.
Oh yeah,
That's why we're trying to find something in our budget and theirs.
yeah. I get what you're saying.
So if he works out a deal, they will do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's
Yeah,
what they're gonna do at first. But I said no, scratch that because he don't want us here.
yeah.
That's why she had to go figure out what else they can help us with.
Yeah.
That's why she left the room. But that receptionist, she was getting all things all. She was peeing people off.
Did y'all tell the lady what the receptionist told y'all?
Yeah,
So they could correct her for the next people that call in.
she was messing up everybody. People were coming in to get their check for their lights, and she was like, "Oh, you're here to pick up your rent," and the people were like, "No, it's lights. Is
Yeah,
your name Johnson? No, it's such and such."
yeah,
And she was like, "Oh, I talked to so many people I can't keep up."
yeah.
She was pissing people off. I don't know how many people she was peeing off. And I know she's overwhelmed and overworked because her phone was blowing up as
And
she
they
was
probably
trying to
don't pay
take
her
people.
much.
Yeah. And people were coming to the desk and signing in, and phone calls were ringing off the wall. And then the case managers were asking her, "Is this person here?" I can understand, but if you don't know something, say, "I don't know, let me see."
Yeah,
Because we were there at 9:30 and we didn't get seen until close to 12.
yeah.
And we were there till like 2, 3. And there are a lot of people who are asking for help, let me tell you, and receiving help.
Yeah, I could probably believe that.
I've never seen it that busy before.
Yeah, because I looked at y'all thing when you was telling us the rules and shit, y'all got a high ass fucking thing. Homeless people, which probably more in my city because they're real bad out here. Like that's why I didn't understand. Like y'all can't
You
have
want
a
me to tell
tent
you
and all that.
something?
Yeah,
What state? You're Texas?
yeah,
We got South Carolina's even worse with homeless. If you look at the rankings,
yeah,
if you look at the rankings with homelessness and the crime and the whatever, you wouldn't think South Carolina was bad. We're up there. I couldn't believe it.
that's
And
crazy.
homeless, since they did Finley Park, that's where all the homeless used to hang out. But now it's a family oriented thing where they have skating and they have even the police little substation in there to make sure families that come in there enjoy the park. Homeless, I mean, they're strict,
That's crazy.
and it's called urban camping. And like the awareness and other people that are not awareness, when I tell them, they think I'm just talking out of my mouth and or out of my butt. I'm not doing statistics. I know how they treat homeless and what the rules are about it. I've even found out more about that police officer because he's a police officer during the some days and then he does courtroom duty on other days. And they're strict because these homeless people, not all of them, half of them do wrong.
It's true because even out here, I mean, you see some homeless people, but some of them are just mentally, you know, they just have mental issues. And then you have some that are on rugs, and then you have some that just don't have family, you know? But
Yeah,
just the
and
ones on rugs make it hard for everybody else.
yep. And can they go to the dollar store and steal or buy the mouthwash and drink it because that's a cheap
Yeah, because
high?
it's like a alcohol, yeah. You're right about
Uh
that.
huh. Yep. That's why in Colombia, if you go to any stores and you buy mouthwash,
Mhm.
you have to have an ID, and when they ring up your ID, they keep track. So if you come in the same day and buy so many mouthwashes, they'll limit to what you can buy.
Yeah.
And people think that me and Ernie, just because we had a roof over our heads all these years, we were homeless at one point. We know what's going in down, what goes on downtown.
Yeah.
I don't
Damn,
like
it's
going
cold.
downtown. The last time I was downtown and I was scared to go downtown is to go see my daughter before she had my grandson. I haven't been down there since 2013. And I went down there to see. I had to go down there because the hospital was right downtown.
Man, that's fucking crazy, though.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm just hoping he has a change of heart. But he wouldn't mention something to my neighbor. Why mention something to my neighbor when we haven't even talked to him or him?
My bad. That's easy, Pepper. Yeah, that is true. That's what I'm saying. I think he's gonna do it. Maybe he feel bad now.
And like I told Ernie, be polite, work with him, and agree to whatever.
Yeah.
Just agree because we need a roof. We can't get into
All right,
anywhere
ladies.
else.
We're just waiting on Renee. Yeah.
Cause I told him Ernie to agree with anything, cause he knows Ernie should know we can't get anywhere else 3 times rent. We already know that. To keep a roof over our head until he can get a job and save up money and be able to move.
Gary Ernie ain't our friend anymore.
And Ernie's been staying calm, but I'm the one
Ernie,
that's been
Ernie,
panicking.
Ernie ain't our friend no more. Ernie ain't gonna ever talk to us again. He'll be alright.
I think no, I think he feels ashamed.
What y'all understand, but y'all can't tell us y'all want us to be our friend, and then you know how you have those friends where, like, let's say you're my friend, right? And
Yeah.
something I'm telling you, you know is wrong. Would Would you want to just agree with me so that I can feel better because you're my friend, or are you gonna tell me the truth?
I'd rather you tell me the truth
That's what I'm
instead
saying.
of.
I don't. That's why I don't keep a close, like keep people close to me because I don't know how to not tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Like today,
And you
it was just
said,
my
and
last little thing because it was like we keep seeing you cry and and what we always ask you, well, where's Ernie? Well, where's Ernie? Well, where's Ernie? Well, where's Ernie? Because we're seeing you be emotional and you be scared and worried about if you're gonna have to sleep in the fucking woods. And then we see Ernie laughing, joking, playing. You know what I'm saying? And we
because
see,
that's how,
but
but
that's
that
how he
is
is. You know what I'm saying?
that he's like what
He's like, fuck it.
he has a mindset of things happen for a reason, and
Yeah,
we
but
will
a
get through
woman
it
in the
because
woods is
me,
different
but
from
me,
Ernie being in the
but
woods. You gotta understand
but
that. You've been in the
yeah,
woods and Ernie been in the woods is a two different things. Let's say Ernie had an appointment he had to go see, right? And you're in the woods, right? If something happens to you, you're a woman. You
yeah.
can't fight off a grown man. You know what I'm saying? You can try your damn hardest, but depending on the situation, you know what I'm saying? That's why I kept asking you, like, if Ernie goes somewhere, where are you gonna be at? If you go to work, where's Ernie gonna be at? Because even with Ernie, with his heart condition, him being in the woods and somebody attach him or something, and you're at work, what is Ernie gonna do? Because he can only fight for so long because he has a heart condition. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he could something could happen
Yeah,
to him. He can't
exactly. And
call
then what? And then
someone.
what? And then what are you gonna do?
You know.
If he's trying to fight this motherfucker, this person off, sorry TikTok, if he's trying to fight this person off and he goes into cardiac arrest, then what? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're looking at things all the way around. It's not safe for you. It's not safe for Ernie, especially not late at night. You know what I'm saying? Like Ernie can only do so much because you know what I'm saying? He has a heart condition. I'm not gonna say he's half a man or anything, but he has a heart
But what
condition. You know
scares
what I'm saying?
me is us being out in that heat, even though it's
Yeah.
a tent, and I go to work and he has a heart attack. How is he gonna get help?
Yep. And a lot of them people out on the streets are crazy.
And let me tell you, homeless people will fight for your shoes, for your tent, for your covers, for your food. They'll fight you for your stuff.
What you gonna do if what you gonna do if Ernie over there fighting and then have a cardiac arrest? Then what you gonna do? Even if y'all are together, you know what I'm saying?
You
You
know.
gotta look at everything. I look at everything on all the way around. But let me tell you something. Like I told you during COVID, my wife, when me and my wife first got together, she was a stay-at-home mom, right?
Yeah.
And I worked. I had two jobs. I worked night shift at a warehouse, and I worked day shift at a call center. But I worked from home, girl. I used to fall asleep. They fired my ass because I would
That
be,
sounds like
yeah,
Bree.
because I would be tired, and I literally would fucking fall asleep while I was literally on their fucking, like, I would go to lunch, and I'd be like, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a nap, and then my wife would go to the store or something. Man, I'm in there knocked out. I just remember her busting in the house like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm in there fucking knocked the fuck out, right? So I ended up
You're
losing.
still asleep?
Hell yeah, girl. My thing said 2 hours and 30 minutes. I was still
That's
on
how long
lunch.
you're asleep?
Yep. Well, my lunch was an hour, so I was an hour and 30 minutes over my lunch sleep. But I guess she had left a little bit when my lunch was almost over, and she thought I got back on the phone. Hell no, I was in a bit slobbering, and so whatever, I lost that job or whatever. But when my wife seen that I lost that job, I did not have to wait for her. I didn't have to tell her like, man, babe, I might need you to get, you know what I'm saying, go to back to work. I didn't have to tell her that. Literally, I went to work, and I used to work part time at the other job. I went to work and it was FedEx, it was UPS, but it was cool because during the holidays we were busy, but after the holidays, man, we were only getting like fucking
Yeah,
maybe
you
four
only get
hours.
so many
Yeah,
hours.
so I didn't have to tell her. She automatically told me when I came home from work one day. She said, uh, "I'll go back to my old job on Monday." Case closed because you have to feed off each other. You can't just, you know what I'm saying?
You know.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Like,
But to
Yep.
be honest with you, when he was making good money at Walmart, he, yeah, things could have been better. I didn't want to get a job.
But why not? Two income. My wife don't have to work right
I
now, and
know,
she go to work every damn day.
I
That
know
motherfucker work more hours than me.
it was just me being me, but
Being lazy.
yeah, and I mean, hey, at least I'm being real and I'm being
Yeah.
honest. I mean, I'm not gonna
But
sugarcoat
what
it
the
or
hell was you
lie.
doing at home all day? Because my wife can't stand it. She even told me I'll never
Oh
go back to
man,
not working.
I
She
wasn't
don't like
on
it.
no games. I wasn't watching any TV. We have a TV. I told you I don't. We don't watch
So
TV
what the hell was
ever.
you
It's
doing?
cleaning. I would make sure
Yeah.
the house was clean. Supper was done when he got home.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, my wife already told me. She said I'll never fucking not work again. She said she can't stand being at the house like that.
but now I don't mind working, even though sometimes Wendy's is hard, especially hard on my body, especially when they're short staffed or people call out and all that, and certain people I work with. But when I went back to the last 2 days, not one person has something smart to say. Not one. Everybody was, the manager was doing their work. I was doing mine.
Yeah, they probably
I
told them to leave you the fuck alone.
The GM did. She told me that she was telling everybody, "Don't come at me sideways." And she didn't tell them what was going on, but I was going through some things. And don't come. And if she comes to me and says someone came out of sideways or said something uncalled for, they're getting an automatic write up. Because I said I'll come back. I know you want me to come back, but I'm telling you, the first person that comes at me sideways, I don't know if I'm going to be able to bite my tongue. I told her I don't know. I said, because at this point, I'm so stressed out. I'm tired. And she even, when she called me that Thursday, it was like 7 o'clock and I just sat down to rest. Been go, 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 go for 2 days straight. No sleep. And she was like, I know you're tired. Can you please come in? And I was like, okay, I'll come in.
As you
And
should though, because you already know what kind of situation y'all were in. But at the same time, it kind of sucks because now you're like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I could have said no because I know I needed sleep. But
No, sometimes
then I worked.
money gotta be better than sleep, boo boo.
Yeah,
Sometimes it do suck. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it doesn't. Sometimes it does suck, but at the same time, you gotta get out there and get it. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You know. I didn't
yeah.
went to work
And
tired as fuck, but hey,
so Friday when I came in, I didn't know I was coming in Friday. I told her I would if she needed me.
yeah.
And then she texted me, and then I went to the store, and she was at the store, and she was like, please, please come in. I need you. Please. Everybody called out again. I'm like, okay. And she goes, you haven't been to bed. I said, nope. She
Damn,
goes,
they could
when you
call out
left
like
last
that.
night. Huh?
They could call out a lot like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And I came in, and by 10 o'clock, I say before 10 o'clock, I looked at the manager, the one that hired me. I looked at her and said, listen, I need to make a pot of coffee. I said, I haven't had no sleep, and I've been go, go, go since Monday. I'm about to fall out. And when I say I drank that whole pot, she went to go get her cup. I said, there's no more. Where did it go? I said, right in my cup. And I put it in the cup that we put the extra large Wendy's Coca-Cola cups. I filled that sucker all the way up. I said, it's in my cup now. I said, you can make more. I said, that I drank that already. And then when I got off work, she was like, you gonna be okay? And I sat outside with Wendy's little area. I sat there for an hour. I could not move. I just wanted to put my head down and go to sleep. That's all I wanted to do. I sat there over an hour because I got off at exactly 2:02 and I started walking home almost 3:15, 3:20. I was so tired. I did not want to move. And what did I do when I got home? Shower, sat down, and started doing stuff. I guess everybody, she said she wasn't gonna put me on the full schedule. She makes the new schedule Sunday. I guess everybody's been showing up. I don't know. I'm drinking coffee now to keep myself awake.
Keep yourself awake.
My nerves, I won't be able to sleep.
There's one person in here that we can't see, and I don't know why.
Let me see. There's two people.
It's
Wait.
me, Carol, and somebody else.
Oh, I only see two on my end.
Yeah, I see three. But you know, I be going to Teacup because I be sending I be doing work stuff on my phone. And when I came back, we got three people, but I don't see the third person. People just don't miss.
What's today? Wednesday? Oh
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna be on someone's live in the morning. Oh God. I'm gonna be talked about this morning.
You was on the T page on the 13th, whatever day that was. Yesterday, the day before
Remember
yesterday,
digital
Monday.
receiver?
Yeah, yeah, you was
Remember the,
they weren't even talking about you. They was talking about that J girl. I had showed Amber them. They was talking about that J something. I can't remember her name, but
J.
she's always
Paul?
yeah, no, it's something else. But she be nice in your life. But they were like she was telling you that the one that told you that the people all they do is sit around and what did she say? Oh
She
no,
said they
no,
sit around.
no. She said when they come in groups to attack
Yep.
her. That lady they was talking about her. They had your live playing, and then they were like playing, and they were saying, look, this is the reason why they enabled her. And it was so weird because they only put her on there. And you were talking in the live or whatever, and she had commented that and they circled it in red. And they were like, this is why they do what they do because they enable them. But they weren't even talking about you, they were talking about her. And I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, but why were they watching my live? I wasn't asking for money.
Right. I seen that shit today. I seen that shit today when your phone died. But they didn't say nothing, and then they start naming a lot of people. I'm thinking they were scammers because your name was at the top, but they wasn't naming it. It's like click on it, you'll find a video. They were naming people, but they were naming like I guess other people that are scammers. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were naming them.
I don't know why I haven't even asked for anything.
I know that shit was weird, but they wasn't talking about you though. They were talking about her. Yeah, I was like, damn, that lady didn't do nothing. But they said something about get your facts straight if you're gonna talk shit, at least have your facts together because these people are known scammers or some shit like that. I don't know. I didn't read it all.
I already know who I already know who did that. Probably Scam Opera.
I don't know. I didn't even look at the name. I just seen your face and I started reading it because I don't have none of those scam tape. I told you I watched that. I used to watch that one lady that I was talking about the other day, but that shit got annoying to hear the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. And
Is
they
that digital receiver?
no, because they're not even saying the lady is a scam. They just say she trash. They just don't like her, but they don't be saying she a
Well,
scam.
well, she's the one that does Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Uh,
And what I was told in that my name, I want my picture to be on her because she does a spectrum. She does like 6 to 9 scammers every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let my picture be up there this morning. Don't think I won't hop in that damn lab and hop in that box.
yeah, what time she be coming on? I'll probably be
She
asleep.
comes on between 6 and 6:30 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Morning?
Yep.
Damn, what she doing up that early?
She does that and she talks until about 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be asleep at that time. I gotta take my kids to school today though.
Let me see my name because the only time I put my cash up is when they are all coming at me.
Yeah.
And I only put it up there a couple of times and then people were requesting money and calling me a scammer and a liar.
Well, there was a lady saying that you basically do this every. Because you do this every so often. You'll say that you're getting evicted and that you need money, and then
But
you,
I didn't ask for money this time
uh,
from anybody.
that's why I was getting confused that when you was like, "Oh, well, he did do this in the past," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, he did this in the past, but the last time I did get a little help, but not. I didn't even get $200. Okay,
Okay, but if that
that's
was
a
true last time, why was they saying you were a scam?
because when you take money, this is what their scamming means. If you come on here asking for help, okay,
Mhm.
and if you need it or you don't, they don't want people giving anybody on this app any money, even if you are needing help. They don't want you people to give their hard-earned money to anybody on this app,
Yeah,
even if it's 100%, million percent true. They don't. That is labeled scamming. That is taking advantage of people, or I forgot how they word it.
so basically, you can't ask for help at all.
Remember when y'all were telling me at first, ask for help, and I said no, 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 no,
Yeah,
because I wasn't gonna ask, and I told y'all we're grown adults, we'll figure this out. We're grown adults. No, no. And I said, I'm taking resources. I'm looking this place up. I'm looking this place up. Because that's what they want you to do. And I didn't want to be labeled as a scammer.
yeah,
I didn't want anybody's money. I wanted to figure this crap really on my own.
yeah. Well, do you feel like it was a scammer once in the past, or what?
No, no. But that's me taking money, even though someone offered to help me. You know Joni 82?
Yeah,
She was one of them that helped me, and
yeah,
they went even hard on her.
yeah.
And Joni will admit, when I was in that situation with the landlord, she would admit, hey, I helped her, and yes, I got backlash for it. But
Oh, I'm too fast for this shit. I know you hear me
and
rapping
remember,
these
y'all kept
talents.
on saying, make a GoFundMe? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Now they said you
Uh-uh.
had like 3, 4 GoFundMe's already. I don't
I
know.
had one. I had one when my mama passed away, and it was for her funeral arrangements. I got a picture somewhere on my Facebook of it. Yes, I did because I needed help
Yeah.
because we couldn't find her insurance policy,
Well,
and
okay.
I
So
didn't
then,
want the
what was you
state
talking about when you said that yes, you did wrong in the past, but you're not lying now? What was you talking about then?
asking for help.
But how was you doing wrong in the past if the help was for what you really needed it for?
I know that, but still, they were telling me that I was a scammer and a liar. And was taking, I wasn't taking people's money. I was taking donations from people. I was asking for help.
But how does that make you wrong?
That is wrong because I could have got a better job. I could have got 2 jobs. I could have went to whoever, like resources or
But it was to
to
bury
the
your mom, right?
resources.
Or cremate your.
Huh?
It was to cremate your mom, right?
Uh-huh. Because my mama said she didn't want to be buried, and I didn't want to have her cremated because burning. I just that just did not suit me. But she says I will come hunt you down if you put me in the ground. If you don't cremate me, I'm gonna come haunt you.
No,
And she goes,
I
that
cremated my mom, but it's cheaper. My mom didn't have insurance or any of that, so it was cheaper for me and my siblings to cremate my mom than it was
my
to.
mama had insurance, but we couldn't find an insurance policy in her apartment. And then we thought after we cleaned it, we would find it. My mama had a disorder, mental illness, where she had,
Yeah, but was she paying
where
for
she,
her own insurance?
I was taking care of her.
But I'm saying, even though you have get a check from the state or whatever, you still have to pay like for an insurance policy.
She was paying that.
Huh.
She was paying it out of her SSI or disability check. I don't know which one she was getting, but she was getting a check, and she was paying it every month. And she paid on that for, she got that way back when, and she only had enough just to for the cremation. I had just enough for the cremation and for to have a memorial, like a celebration of life where people come and
That's what I'm
gather.
saying. So y'all did end up getting an insurance policy.
Finally, I had to go. We couldn't find it, and I only got $150, $200, but we used that for like to get her box, and I got some little trinkets with it, with her fingerprints. But we finally found, but you know, and that book that I showed, I don't know if you're on my live, that I found when I was packing in here, that had signatures with everybody that was at her memorial thing.
Yeah.
And that book is $250. They even gave that to me. Usually you have to pay for that. And I also supplied food for, since we had it at the funeral home.
Why you just for
My
my mom?
mama,
We just kept it simple. We did. My cousin made food, and I didn't go. I had to work. I was at my family's in Dallas, so I didn't go. But my cousin them had food and shit, and we went
well,
to
we
the
had it
park.
at
And
the funeral home. So my mama's friend went to Zaxby's, got like this big platter dinner. It had like chicken strips and drink, and someone brought salad. And we knew after the service, we fed everybody because everybody came straight from work because it was at 6 o'clock. A lot of people left work at 5 and came straight to my mama's celebration of life at the funeral home, where we talked good things about her, what we're gonna miss, and my husband made a
why does
slideshow
Rough
with.
Edges sound so familiar?
He came in here, remember?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Remember
That's
he
one of
came
my
in the
friends.
bar.
Yeah.
So we fed everybody,
Hey, Rough
and
Edges.
hey, rough edges, and we
Yeah,
fed
you should
everybody.
tell Rough Edges what the hell going on, so he can give you some advice because he gave you some pretty damn good advice last time.
Yeah,
Cause your
well,
landlord got me nervous as hell. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I
That's why
don't
I'm
even know what
staying
to
up.
say or think about it. Like, it's too bad y'all don't have a lawyer where y'all can be like, hey, this is what he's trying to do now. Because I'm like, damn.
I already got in touch with I called legal aid, South Carolina legal aid. She gave me 2 numbers. I still have it. And some lawyer in Greenville or Spartanburg was supposed to reach out to me. And after 5 days, and then I called them both Spartanburg and Greenville number, left a message.
Yeah, but you need
And
somebody
I
that you can ask, like, hey, this is the situation. This is what my landlord's doing now. What should I do? Because shit, I don't know if he being serious or if he's going to wait till the last minute and be like, no, I never said that. Because why wouldn't he answer the phone if he knew y'all was gonna call him?
No, he's the kind of person to say yes, he said that, but he changed his mind. He ain't gonna be like, no, I didn't say that. He's the kind of person that will say, yeah, I said that. I changed my mind.
Oh,
He
damn.
don't. He's like you. He don't sugarcoat things.
Well, this is kind of sugar coated, don't you think?
Yeah,
Because if y'all saying y'all didn't do nothing to him and now all of a sudden he wants y'all to stay, that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some weird ass shit.
it's all about. He wants to pocket money. I think that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. I, I don't know because either way, even if we moved, he would move someone in and get money that way. I don't know. I won't know anything until Ernie calls him and he answers his phone between 8:30 and 9, and that's why I said between 9 and 12 I should know by at least noon. Are we staying? We came up with agreement or we're not?
Yeah, that's weird behavior. I don't like that.
And when I'm nervous or stressed, I can't eat and I can't sleep. Cause this is something serious. He don't they don't come up with agreement and Ernie will agree with agree with anything to keep us a roof over our head.
Yeah.
He's not dumb. Cause he knows how hard I've been trying to he's been trying to
All right,
and
we're
hearing
gonna
me
have your
talk
ass
to
in
these
shackles
people.
somewhere. Give me your wife and you can keep the place. I don't know.
I'm just
He probably gonna give it to y'all, but it's just weird because why would you waste that money to go to court just to turn around and let y'all stay? That's weird as fuck. That's weird as fuck.
no, it's not weird as shady as fuck.
Yeah, same. Both.
But we're in a situation
You
right
ain't got a
now
choice.
that,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we can go find a place
You're right, Boo Boo
or
King. You
we
ain't
have
got
help.
no damn choice.
And I don't want to stay here because he's shady. And I understand that. Because he could do it 6 months from now, a year, whatever the case may
But
be.
if, Jer-
But
if
it's a roof over my head for
for
right
now, yeah,
now.
and if Ernie get that job at that place he was saying, I ain't want to say it on here, then that would be better because y'all could be more prepared. That's what we were trying to tell Ernie with his old hot head ass. Like you
He's
just gotta
just,
be prepared. But he's a man, so
yeah,
of
he
course he
was
gonna feel some type
understanding
of way.
what you're saying, but he's been keeping, he's the kind of person that he worries, but he's more laid back. But he is worried, but he don't show it.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't show his emotions unless it's about someone messing with me. You've seen that.
Well,
Everybody has seen
technically,
that.
this man ain't messing with you, and I get it though.
But me, I worry about the smallest thing. Like when I say I have mental illness that I'm trying to work on, okay, because I can't get to a person to talk to, and I suffer I have nightmares at night. Even though if everything's going good, we're okay. I have night terrors. That's what they're called, and I have my health issues. It's just I worry about the smallest thing, like if something breaks or something doesn't go as planned, I freak like it's the end of the world. over the smallest thing that can be easily fixed. Why stress over it? I will lose sleep over the smallest little thing. Like the smallest little thing. You'd be thinking, girl, what is, get a grip. That's something small. But to me, it's like the whole world's crumbling.
Well, just because something might not be big to me doesn't mean it's not big to you. But this is big, so
This is huge.
yeah, yeah, this is huge. Cause
This
she,
is, to be honest with you, this is a lot between life and death.
at this point, I was like, you need to let Ernie go get a sugar mama shit or something. Shit, 'cause that's a lot. I ain't sleeping in nobody fucking with. That's bananas.
I don't
I
want,
just can't do that. Like, dude,
and
hell no.
I have never slept in a tent in my whole life.
Shit, I ain't never slept in a fucking tent. Yeah, in my room as a kid while we playing around.
I didn't even have that as a kid. I was sheltered most of my life, and I had to grow up quick, and I also had to learn a lot of stuff on my own without any guidance, without anything, no advice, no guidance, no none. I had to figure stuff out on my own most of my life. My nerves are shot.
Yours, you stressing me the fuck out, and I got a whole goddamn house. Shit.
And I already sat down
It's just I wish he would have
and
answered the
prayed.
phone today. Does that make sense? If he would
Huh?
have, I said, I just wish that he would have answered the phone when Ernie called him today, so we would already know. Okay, now you need to come
Yeah,
up. You
like
know what I'm saying?
tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it was 8 o'clock.
yeah.
And
People dumb as fuck.
soon as the neighbor came and knocked and I hung up, we called him right then. Ernie started calling him right then. That's why I jumped on live. It was like boom, boom.
Yeah,
I wish, because then I would know, hey, okay, we're good. We have a roof over our head. Now we just have to figure out, bring the stuff back. And now I'm in a seesaw mode,
yeah.
and I can't sleep until I know. And I worry because I'm scared. Ernie's been has slept outside. Ernie has done all that. I have never. Yes, I have been homeless, but I've never been homeless where I have to worry about my stuff in storage. Because when I was homeless last time, I started with nothing, only the
So
clothes on my back.
your baby daddy, he didn't let you take anything with you.
I was only thing I had was shorts, a top, my shoes. That's all I had. I had to go get a new ID. I had to go to the Social Security office downtown. I had to get all that. All my all my pictures that were put up, because I was a picture. I was a person that took every moment not for granted. I took pictures. I saved all my kids' kindergarten artwork, paperwork, their doing their ABCs, all their crafts. I had all that. I had all my clothes. Everything was tossed away.
Mm.
My collectible Tweety Bird stuff that I worked so hard for, because I worked two full-time jobs, and that was before I had kids. I would buy these Tweety Bird watches that sang the Tweety Bird song that you can never find anymore. I I had a lot of stuff, and I was left with nothing but the clothes on my back. I had to start all over
Yeah.
to what I got right now. And I threw that away.
Yeah, y'all threw a lot of shit away. That's why I'm just shaking my damn head. Cause what the fuck?
And there's stuff that I should have been already threw away. But there's certain stuff that I was like, well, we only have this room in this storage. What's more important?
Oh, that's the girl right there.
Who?
Jen.
Huh?
Jen is the girl I was talking about earlier. Her.
I don't see her.
She just joined. Jen, say hi if you're still in here.
I
That's
only
the girl.
see Carol and you.
Yeah, I see Jen just came in, but that's the girl I was telling you they was talking about her on that page. That's her. The Jen.
Janae?
No, her. Yeah, but it's separated. I guess that's Janae.
Yeah, but why were they talking about her? She didn't say anything
Because she said
wrong.
that they come in packs.
Oh, I didn't see that comment.
No, they made a whole fucking post of this shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I don't remember her saying that in the comments.
Yeah, you do, because you responded to her.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
you said she said like basically that they were bullies and they all come in like packs and attack. And you were like, see, Jen, that Janae,
Oh,
yeah. And
okay.
you was like, yeah, that's true. And da, da, da. So what they did is they took that live. Yeah, you were on the live, but and we were on your panel, but they circled her name and was like, you see, she's an enabler. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was just like, damn. So now they're coming for the people on the damn live.
Remember that message that I sent y'all, right?
Yeah,
And it was a nice person that was saying this.
yeah.
The reason why I sent that to you is because, hey, what I'm saying about these people is true. That's why I sent it to y'all three.
Yeah.
And that person that sent me that message was being kind and saying she knows I didn't ask for
Let me see. I'm gonna
anything.
tell you what page it was. Hold on.
Janae, if you're in here, just say hey. Because I do not see you.
I'm gonna have to find it and send it to you tomorrow because I deleted it because my storage was
I could
fucking
tell
full.
you the
I
name
don't
of the
I don't
people that's
remember.
been
I just
calling me.
seen like her name circled and I was like, what the fuck? And then remember you was like they were clicking on our profiles. They didn't click on our profiles. They clicked on her profile.
Usually they click on
Yeah,
everybody's.
no, they just clicked on hers and they were like, look, enabling and something that
Yeah, but how
we
can
don't
you
get the
enable
facts
when I
straight.
haven't asked for money?
Yeah. I don't think Janae in here no more.
But enablers are the people that give people money. I never
Well,
received
I
and
don't
I
know,
never.
friend, because they were saying that basically what I've been saying on the two pages is basically that you created a few lives or accounts or whatever, and they gave you money, but you were supposed to do something with it, but you didn't do what you said you were supposed to do with it,
That's a lie. That's a
or
lie.
that.
That right there is a lie.
See, because I only know about the one that I seen that you did for. That's why I asked you. Remember, I was like, okay, did you? I said, did you? Remember when I said did you do a GoFundMe with damn girl, I watched it for 500 minutes. I said, did you do a GoFundMe for Ernie and your mom? And you was like, no, I only did one for Ernie.
I did one for my mama. Oh, Janae's in here.
Hold on. I'm here, y'all, but I'm trying to help my other coworkers. So
But what? Huh? Hey, Bree Bree.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. So Bree in here. Bree. What's up, Bree? So Bree, you remember earlier today I sent y'all um Janae say she in here? I don't see that.
You said hey to
Ernest
her.
joined though. Well, I told her hey, but she didn't respond. So I
Oh,
don't know if she came in and out. Okay, Ernest in here too. So look, Bree was in the group chat when I sent them a video. It was that lady right there, Janae. I guess
Janae,
that is her
yeah.
name, Janae. And it was your live from the 13th, and it had Janae's name circle, and then it said basically, and it had like an arrow pointed to it, and it said basically, and her comment was something about, yeah, when they attack, they come attack in packs, and they were like, get your facts straight. Da, 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 da. They didn't even say shit about you. They only said something about her, and I was like, damn. So they actually pulled up her page, and I was like, damn. So they literally out here clicking on our shit.
They click on y'all's thing, and if you're talking to me, and remember y'all were saying ask for help if you need help, y'all are called enablers, and they will pull up, click on your thing for everybody to label y'all as enablers.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, she said she remembered. See, Ruby said she remembered because I sent it, but today I was trying to get my email from work, but that shit wasn't coming through because with the iPhone, dude, it was kept saying that my iCloud was full. So I had to delete a lot of pictures and everything. But luckily, my
Okay,
wife has
remember
those
that
pictures.
live? Remember the day that I got from out of court and I had All for One in my box and I had this other Just Stop in my box. Remember those two people? Do you remember that Bree that I had those two people in my box?
Yeah, I hear you. I just was busy.
Okay, but you know those two people that I had in my box?
My friends.
No, the All for One and the Just Stop, they were in my box the first time I
Oh,
went live after I
I
went
don't
to
know them.
court.
Yeah, I don't know them.
Okay, well, I do. I had them in my box. And that Just Stop knows me. Okay, and she
Over
goes,
there.
I know you haven't asked for money, and I have done better not asking for help or anything. And I said, why are y'all on here? And she goes, I'm not on here to be mean. I'm on here to say, you haven't asked for money. And then I took All for One, went to his thing and got resources. I started with his resource. Then I took other people's resource. Then I did my 211 resource. And that's how I came to this last place. But I didn't ask for money. But with y'all saying blah, 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 and what Janae said, they call that enabling.
Sorry, I'm dealing with work shit. Hold on, y'all.
It's all right. Hey, Ernie, if you're still in here, I don't see you. If you're in here, say hello.
Oh,
Ernie?
Ernie
I
is in
don't
here.
see
I'm
him
looking at him.
anymore. Oh, I'm not seeing him in my thing.
It's me, Carol, Bree, and Ernie, and
Oh,
Josie now.
yeah. Yeah, I just see him. I told you they're going to record
Tell
my
him
live.
don't be a butthole. He can say hi. We're not mad at him. We still love Ernie.
But what I'm saying is, I told y'all I was going to something was going to be said, even if I don't ask for money.
Shit, I didn't know they was recording us. Like that's some weird ass shit. I mean,
That's what they
we
do.
were in your box, but I'm saying like to actually be clicking on that girl profile, she didn't even say shit wrong. She was just saying what they be doing.
But I didn't. But I tried to tell y'all that on Bree's Live. Remember, Bree's Live is private, right?
Yeah.
And I told you that's what they do.
Oh, they
But
can't do mine. Mine private too.
But what I'm saying is, I can tell you how I feel about them, but you have to. You can tell someone about somebody or a group of people, but you have to see stuff for yourself. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know them, so I heard you and I believed you, but I'm saying with her, she doesn't even get in your box. You see what I'm saying?
She only made a couple of comments.
Yeah, she don't even get in your box. They ain't say nothing about the people in your box.
I'm
Oh
surprised.
shit, Renee, where the fuck you come from? Ah, Qingdao. Uh, this motherfucker. He must have been somewhere else because he was not here a while ago.
Yeah,
So
Ernie, I can't go
aquí
to sleep.
and allá, they Gordo, cause no rap.
What?
Gordo, oh damn, me forget. So me rap, and then he say, I say, where's the red? Allá, Gordo. Yeah, because he fat. Because he's fat, he had to go home.
Is that you? The one you're talking about? That looked like he ran.
Hmm.
Remember, he ran
Oh
from one end
yeah,
of the
that's my
building.
fat boy. Gordo's my fat boy. No, Renee's my other team lead. He just got here. He's on this side. He normally be on that other side. But he over here.
Oh,
That's who I'm waiting on is Renee. So I can go home, but I don't want to leave him and then something happened because the last time I did that, then
yeah.
shoot,
You told me
people got
about
into
that.
it with each other.
Oh, my feet and legs are killing me. My whole body just. You can come up, Ernie, if you want.
Ernie, bring your ass up here and stop acting like that. God damn, family members fight. You'll be all right. Acid trip. Oh wow.
Who is that?
I don't know, but she clearly do that though, or he, or whoever. Ernie,
Acid.
me sending a lot
acid.
to Ernie.
Acid trip. Someone's nickname on their TikTok account came in on my live booty call or booty something. I'm like, alrighty.
You mess with Ernie right quick because he want to act funny.
Or peanut butter.
Ray, you sleep?
The last thing I remember her says, she goes, I remember.
Now, if you hear me snoring, you're the ones that said come up.
I'll just mute you if you snore.
We're gonna drop
I
your
dropped
ass like
you
we
last
did
time.
yesterday. Ernie, you don't like us no more?
Listen to this, Ernie. You started snoring, I dropped you. Bree started snoring, she dropped herself. Literally, y'all went right after one another started snoring.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I dropped you because you were snoring. And then a few minutes later, Bree started snoring.
Yeah, 'cause Bree heard me snoring and made her tired.
Oh, my leg. But I'm going to let you talk to him in the morning, babe. Hey, Joni82. Oh, Joni, realist. Hold on, Joni. Don't go anywhere. I know it's late for you. Realist, when you get a chance, come back up.
Hello.
Okay, stay right there. Joni, remember when my landlord, the one that I'm dealing with right now, remember he was giving me a hard time when we were on the bottom floor and you helped me with some stuff. Haven't you helped me with money wise when all that crap was going on? Did I beg you for that money? And didn't I use it for what I said I was going to use it for? Hold on a second, realist.
I
Because
ain't
remember,
said
she's
nothing.
like my OG. She was back at that time.
You say yeah. You say yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I wouldn't say she gave me money back then when I was dealing with my landlord. I don't have no reason,
But then
but
that's what we're saying. You should have said that from the beginning because now all of us are looking at you like, what the hell? What do you mean this the second time he did that? But we didn't understand where the people were getting that from because they all kept saying the same thing. Oh, she's done this before, but she was getting evicted and that she was lying. We didn't know. Because remember, you didn't tell us any of that.
no,
So when you
I
told
didn't
us
tell because
today,
I
we were
didn't think
just like,
about
what
telling
the
you.
fuck?
But I didn't think telling you that
Well, we
because
were telling you what the scam people were saying.
I wasn't paying no attention. To be honest with you, my mind since the 23rd of March, my mind, I can put something down. Okay, I already have bad memory problems,
Ain't
like
that the
real
damn
bad.
truth?
Okay, I'll put toilet paper in the freezer.
Yep.
What?
Yep,
My
she's done that
mind,
before.
I know you
I
fucking
will
lying.
put. No,
You
I'm
wouldn't
not lying,
believe how
and my
many
mind's
socks I
to the
would find
point
in the
where
garbage can.
I'll
Oh
throw
wow.
something away, not meaning to, not thinking about it. Or I
Yeah,
put
cause we didn't
stuff.
know, but the whole time the T pages was telling us like that you had did this before, so we like, what the fuck? And but we're still cool with you because it doesn't matter what you did before. But then when you told us today, it was kind of like, what the fuck? And wait, hold on, because that's a different ball game. Because clearly now this dude really fucking with y'all every couple of years. You get what I'm saying? Every
He
couple of
was
years, y'all are gonna be going through some bullshit with him. It seems like.
so. But what I'm saying is, before I did ask for help, but remember this time, y'all were like, if you need, and I kept on saying no, no, because one, I don't want to be labeled as that, and two, we're two grown adults, and you have heard me say that we're two grown adults, blah blah blah, and I refused a lot of people's help. Thank you, Joni, for being honest.
Yeah, I don't know, cause people,
Because
I
she
don't
used to be my mod and she would have to block these mean people. Like how they come in now, it was
know.
just
Okay,
like that with
okay. So
you.
can I ask you a question? Is
Go
Kathleen
ahead.
your middle name?
No, Kathleen, this is when it says amazing mom, Kathy.
Uh huh.
This is my mom. That's my mom's name.
Oh,
I'll
that's what
put
we was
this.
getting confused. Like, 'cause we was like, I thought her name was this. I'm not gonna say it on here, but
Here,
I
you
thought
want to
her
get
name was
more?
this. But then,
You want to get more confused?
yeah,
My mother's name is Kathleen as well.
I know you fucking lying. Y'all meant for each
No,
other. Y'all mamas brought y'all
no.
together.
Guess what his mama's, adopted mama's
My
middle name
brother's
is?
married to a Don.
Dawn. Oh wow,
And guess what? His adopted mama's name is Kathleen Francis. Guess what my mama's name was?
Kathleen Francis.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
And his brother married a girl named Dawn. They had a baby girl named Bree. Guess what? My
What?
name is Dawn. My oldest daughter is Bree.
That's weird. Is that what brought y'all together?
I don't know. And then his birthday is February 1st and mine's the 18th.
No,
Y'all
I
ain't getting
thought
shit for Valentine's
what
Day or
brought us
our birthday.
together, what brought us together after she got thrown out by her ex like she did, um, I kind of found her and started talking to her about God to stop her from doing what she was about to do.
Yeah, she already told me what she was gonna do. You ain't gotta say it.
Yeah, don't say it because I don't want to get bananas.
That's why I said
Yeah,
it that way.
yeah. Well, all y'all gotta do is just look, Ernie. I know earlier it might have seemed cruel to you or like, damn, what the fuck, Dom, you're my friend. I am your friend, but I'm a realist too. So by y'all stand there, I would stay there if I was y'all because y'all don't have any other fucking choice, right? But while you stay there, like, I just want both of y'all to have an income so that if he does this again, y'all will be already prepared. Y'all don't have to come to TikTok or any of that shit. Y'all can just do what y'all gotta do because y'all already prepared for him to do this, you know? The first time he did it, yeah, that was shame on him. The second time he do it, that's shame on y'all because y'all should have known that he was dirty, you know? Because it seems like this is what it seems like to me. He knows y'all don't have any family. He knows y'all really don't have anywhere to go. So for him, it's like he could fuck with y'all because y'all are willing to, like, for instance, he tell you tomorrow, okay, here's the deal. I want another deposit and I want the first month's rent. Y'all don't have a choice but to come up with that money. You know what I'm saying? Where other people may be like, man, fuck you, I'm going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's kind of feeding
He
on
knows where he
y'all's,
got us.
yeah. So the next time he does this, you and Ernie could be like, no, dude, we're gonna go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if it was me, when y'all get on y'all feet and y'all are financially stable, I would leave anyways. Y'all on a month to month lease, so he can't do anything. Say come September, y'all have enough money to move somewhere else. On September the 1st, I would tell them because he has to do 30 days. It's a 30-day notice. Here's my 30-day notice. I will be gone by August. And at that point, I will go get another apartment. Or else y'all are gonna keep going through this shit year after year. Well, he ain't even doing year after year. He waiting a few years.
That's what he did to the lady downstairs.
Who's the lady
And that's
downstairs?
why the two ladies, because I lived downstairs, the girl up here, and she lived here 2 years before we moved here, and the lady, older lady downstairs, when he became property management, they both left
Yeah,
within like a few months of each other. They're like, I can't deal with this.
yeah.
And one of them didn't. One of them moved in with her sister. The other one found her own place.
Well, then y'all already know what kind of fucking loser he is. Then y'all already know. And then Ernie, a third time, you should whoop his ass. Did Ernie go to sleep on us? Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't hear him. I don't hear him snoring.
Be quiet. Ernie.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, that motherfucker was asleep. Wow.
What diamonds?
Oh Lord, that's sad. You go to sleep at the drop of a dime. I took
Man,
it.
he can put his head on a pillow, and a minute or two later he's snoring. And me, it takes me a
A
while to
minute
go
or
to
two?
sleep.
You mean a couple seconds?
I know.
And I stole your nice soft pillow.
It's okay.
Yeah, I have a favorite pillow too. It has feathers in it.
I keep. Uh, I have this really really soft pillow, and it was like two in a pack, so I gave her one. But
That's why I
the,
don't
the
have a
cat,
pillow. You
the
did
cat,
snatch
the
it.
cat stole mine, so I stole hers.
Dude. Where is the cats? They've been
Wow.
quiet lately.
You want me to tell you
They're
something?
behind me.
They have been so because they see us
Yeah.
taking everything out, and they have been so stressed out. Literally, when the more we were taken out, the more they're stressing out.
Oh damn.
And if we would make one slight move or they would hear something outside, they would just like
Hide.
they've been really stressed out. Like they can sense our stress too.
Damn, there was a pew pew man at Oklahoma high school. That's crazy.
Oh, there's a pew pew. What? Where was it?
In Oklahoma.
It wasn't high. Was it a high school or college?
I don't know. I see one at the Oklahoma high school. I'm reading the news 6 hours ago.
No, it was one like a month and a half ago.
Oh, this
What
recent.
was it? Was it a college or a party? I don't know, but I'm like, I couldn't read the whole thing about it. I just stuff like that, right there. There it is, right there. Even though it doesn't involve me and I don't know who they are, that I will lose sleep over that. Remember, I told you things I shouldn't really stress about?
Yeah.
Right there. I will lose sleep. I will cry. I will go on a meltdown. I will. It's. That's how I am
Yeah,
about
because
a
you're
lot of
crazy
stuff.
enough to look that stuff up, and I tell you, and then she comes in here and tries to tell me what happened. I said, that's why I don't watch the news. I got enough stress in my life than listening to other people's stress. That's why I don't exactly watch the news, because the world's going to hell in a
Crap.
basket, and I don't need to know. I just
Damn,
want to live my life.
7-Eleven is gonna close down 600 locations. That's crazy.
Wow. There's a lot of places
Yeah, it
closing since,
is. The economy is real bad right now.
especially after COVID. That there's a lot of places closing. They're closing Wendy's. They're
Dude,
closing
I'm tired of hearing about these people that say they were unalive and then they came back. And let me tell you what I seen. Like, dude,
But there's 350 something Wendy's closing
I,
in this
I can honestly
country.
tell you, when I died, I didn't see Jack,
right? That's why I hate reading that shit.
and I died,
Ernie has
and I
died.
died twice on an operating table.
Yup. 6 months after my mom passed. And when the doctor came and told me that in the lobby into the weight room, I looked at them. I said, "You lose my husband over," because it was just a hernia surgery. He has
But
hernia in two places. I said, "If you lose my husband, you better have deputies with you coming to tell me, because you come tell me by myself, I'm going to tear this hospital up and down." And the doctor looked at me and the nurse, and I said, "I'm telling you, I just lost my mama 6 months ago, and you tell me you lost my husband during a hernia surgery.
yeah,
I will flip this hospital upside down, inside out, and I won't care."
yeah.
Yep, because he was allergic to the first anesthesia they gave him to be kind of sedated. They called me back and they had to give him something else to counteract that. They gave him a anesthesia medicine that he didn't know he was allergic to, and he stopped breathing.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I told him, you lose my husband during a simple hernia surgery. You said it's a simple operation. And my mama died exactly 6 months from then. I was like, you better have deputies, because I will turn you upside down. I will turn this hospital upside down, and I'll be someone y'all don't want to ever meet.
That's when I used to work at Amazon.
Yep.
I gotta
Because
walk
I
my fat
wouldn't
ass
play.
all the way over here.
I told you, Ernie, I wasn't playing when the doctors came and told me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you see shit when you pass away. But everybody's saying, oh, let me tell you what I
Now,
seen.
There's a little boy, and I thought it was not a true story. I forgot what his name is. I'm gonna have to look it up. And he actually died too. And when he came back, he was talking about people that he has never met before, names, what they look like, never seen pictures of these relatives because they were from the way back and way back.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? I forgot the name of
Well,
that
my thing
boy.
is, who told the story? The parents or the kids?
The kid has actually brought it up.
But I'm saying, did the parents say the kid brought it up, or did the, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
Because I don't think we get the luxury to see what's on the what's after. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we get the luxury of that. It's just my opinion. So then, if that's the case, then
I don't want to die and wake up and know that I'm talking to. No, I'm
that's what I'm
good.
saying. Like, how do we even get the luxury of that when we're not supposed to know any of that? I don't know. But there's been a lot of stories out there like that, and I'm like, what?
I just. Oh, I realized I got something funny to tell you. When she grabbed my pictures, and you know I have never been away from my mama's ashes, right?
Yeah,
And when I gave it to her, it felt like my mama disappeared from my life again.
yeah,
Because I haven't been away from her box of ashes, right?
yeah.
So the light to move, I was crying because that's my mom. I haven't been away from her since I got her box of ashes, and I put her in the back seat,
Mhm.
right? And the lady before she drove off, I said, "Well, my mama has an attitude, so if she starts talking while you're driving, just ignore her." And she looked back in the back seat,
Uh,
and her face,
uh, uh, uh.
her face was like, "Oh crap."
Right. Yeah, I got my
And
mom in my living room, so I definitely understand
that was hard for me to, and I know this woman will take good care, but I haven't been away since because the funeral home, instead of me going to pick up her ashes, they actually brought it to my apartment
that.
and
Yeah.
handed it to me.
Shit, I had to get mine
And
from Dallas.
but they usually make you come and get it, but I had a good bond with them. They even got me a counselor to meet me at the funeral home to have someone to talk to about grief and about losing my mom.
Yeah.
I didn't have to pay for it. I could have called them. I can call them anytime and talk to them and make an appointment with that lady that helps people when someone like that passes away for free, no charge. And you know, they moved their funeral home to somewhere else, and someone else made a different funeral home up here. But I never been away from my mama's at box of ashes, and that right there just hit me in the core. I think Joni already left again.
I'm over here on the forklift. But I'm tired of waiting.
Yeah, 'cause it's past. Well, no, you're 1 hour behind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
you
no,
here?
because
Okay.
he's over there doing something else, and I'm like, dude, this is all forklift shit, so this shit's easy. So let me just do it. You know,
Oh,
get some
Joni, I
stuff.
didn't see you up there, so I didn't know.
I was
I
just doing
thought you
it.
fell asleep.
Well, this time they can't bully you because you didn't get no money from nobody.
But they still were. They're still coming after me that day, that night in the comments. You and that. Remember, I said I saw two people. I said, "Here they come." I knew it. I knew it when I saw those two. But that's one of them that's gonna. They're probably gonna. What they do is cover me.
Yeah.
But I didn't ask for no money. And when people asked, nah, I said, no, no, no. But still, I'm still labeled as that, so it is what it is. Our air unit went out today, so I can't. Oh, God, trust me. We remembered that last summer. Me and Ernie,
What did she
me and
say?
Ernie, her air unit went out
Oh, wow.
and she can't sleep. I remember our landlord, our AC went out in May, and he did not finally get it fixed until the middle of October. And he told us to open our windows. I'm like, dude, it's hot outside, and it was like 90 something degrees in our apartment. I was so freaking hot. Every time I took a shower, I would feel good, but by the time I got out the shower, I felt sticky.
Oh, shit.
And he wouldn't get it fixed, and we brought that up to the judge, and the judge asked, did they give you, call you as soon as it happened? Yeah. Well, you have 14 days from when a tenant does that. Well, we had to get permission from the owner, and then when we did, we had to get estimates. He was sending people here from different companies, and they were giving him the same estimate.
Yeah.
It needed a whole unit. It was over, what they say, 15 years old? And we were hot, when I say hot, and open up the windows. So what we had to do is, with my paycheck, I had to go get a window unit so we would have some kind of coolness, because I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, y'all got
It,
some slumlord.
yeah, it was so miserable. And then at nights, I would sleep outside on my porch and then come in during the day.
Oh, wow.
And it was to the point where I was I was miserable. Like, it was, leave the windows open. That doesn't do anything.
All right.
Yeah, we had ceiling fans, but that's just rotating hot air. I hope
That's
they
true.
come and fix it. Trust and believe. I dealt with that for a whole summer. And you're going to wait until October when it cools down? Never.
It's fucking,
Oh, I
I
was
can
so
be hot.
mad.
I can be anything else but hot.
Oh, yeah, he's a slumlord.
Huh?
He is a slumlord.
He really is.
And I could see if we were trouble. We had cars coming in and out. We played loud music. Matter of fact, we don't even play music. If we do, it's on our phones.
Yeah.
We don't have people coming in and out because we don't have friends. We we don't drink. We don't do rug. We stay to ourselves.
Yeah.
I guess you call us is it hermits? Where we just
Yeah.
stay inside?
Yeah. That's the best way to be.
Yeah. Cause we rather keep our things small, tight knit. Because we have had friends before, but they backstab us or use us, so we were done with that. We stay to ourselves. We go out when we need to. I mean, and when people would play loud music or fight, be outside drinking and fighting and throwing bottles or doing off the wall crap, here we never call the law. We never call the landlord, hey, this person's doing this, or hey, me and Ernie's philosophy is you don't come and bring me and come in our apartment and bring the drama or the problems or the issues. That's on y'all.
Yeah.
That's outside. That's between y'all or whoever. We don't involve ourselves. We're not the person to call the landlord. We're just whatever. We just deal with it.
Yeah.
It might be irritating to us or aggravating, but we're not whatever. Why call the landlord, or whatever. Let them do what they want. It don't involve us. And we've been the longest person living here. And Joni's been my friend since I joined TikTok. And Joni, till recently, since around March, wasn't blah 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 blah. Wasn't I off this app for a long, long time. Because it got to the point where my mental health was real bad. They're still coming after me, Joni, like they did before. And this time I did not ask for help. People asked to help me. They offered to help and I turned it down and figured out certain things by ourselves. I already know I'm going to be talked about this morning. Today's not the day. If you don't know, Joni, what's going on, he's doing his same thing. And today's the 15th, and he says something about to our next door neighbor or whatever, that he possibly wants to work an agreement out. And if he doesn't make an agreement with us, we have to be out by 11:59 p.m., a minute before midnight. We already have 97% of our stuff in storage right now. Literally. And we have called other places for rent, but you have to have good credit, 3 times the rent. And if he does not want to do whatever to keep us here, we're going to be out in the woods. Yeah, Realist, I'm letting her know what's going on because she hasn't been in here.
Yeah, I hear you. Girl, I'm on this damn forklift.
You see what she said, right?
I'm driving. I can't see.
He needs a reality check.
Yeah, he definitely fucking does.
And you know how this landlord has treated us in the past when he did this. She knows. She knows when we were downstairs and we had to move upstairs because he wanted to remodel, like I told you, and he made us pay so much money to move up here.
Yeah.
She was here when that happened.
That's insane.
Yeah, she's been here since. See, he was awful. But this time, it's getting real. Like, if they can't come up with, if no agreement is made, then we have nowhere to go, no money to go anywhere, and we'll be out in the woods somewhere in our tent. Realist knows. She's been here since the day that I went to court.
Yeah.
And I lost my job, but they hired me back. The GM called me and hired me back because they realized, one, I was telling the truth and that I'm a hard worker. But I only have been able to work 2 days between this since they called me back last week. In between packing, cleaning, moving stuff to storage, I even went to work. No matter, even if I was tired. So hope to God my husband and him can come up with something so we don't have to move. But guess what? If they come up with whatever and we get to stay here, I have to go get my stuff out of storage.
Which is crazy.
Because I just got it, what, the 3rd? April 3rd? No. It was March 30th or 31st.
I think it was I don't know, but I know it was sometime in March.
March. Even though he's doing what he's doing, I'd rather have a roof over my head instead of being out in the woods somewhere in a tent. Because with my paycheck, we can't get in any apartments. I won't, they want 3 times the rent, credit score. I'll pass the background, the eviction thing, but I'll have enough for 3 times the rent to even be approved for any place. We have an organization that is willing to help, but if you're not approved for a place, they ain't gonna pay for a place you're not approved. That's why I can't sleep. Wow.
Oh,
That means they're gonna have to. Do you have to be 2 or 3 times the rent in your state?
no, in Texas we do. I think it's 3.
Matter of fact, one place up here is $2,200, and they want 4 times the rent, and that's what's on. And that is on the rent for rent sign saying it's $2,200, but they want it 4 times the rent.
That's a lot.
So that's 2,468. $8,800 a month. They want you to make. Yeah. Because we were planning on doing stuff, but we're going to put it on hold before we load up any more crap in the storage until he tells us otherwise.
Yeah.
But
You think
put
he's
me
gonna
on
answer y'all
Wednesday.
tomorrow though?
Ernie's supposed to call him tomorrow when he opens up, and it's 8:30 or 9, and call him on his cell phone and say, okay, and try to work things out. And Ernie also is going to let him know if we can't come up with a deal, it's 3 times the rent at every place we have looked, we're going to be homeless in the woods in a tent.
Yep.
This is something that we need to figure out something and see if they can come up with an agreement or whatever. And you know Ernie will agree to anything to keep a roof over our heads.
Yeah.
We might not like it, but we would have to do it.
Pretty much. It's better than being outside. Shit. It's got a stuff on
especially in the
it.
woods in a tent. Shoot, Joni knows that they'll arrest you if they catch you outside in a tent here.
Oh, she lives down there too?
Yeah, she's not far from me. I forgot she's not that far from me. That's urban camping and that's loitering and all the other crap.
Fucking insane.
Let
You should live in here? Yeah.
I'm just to the point where I want to know now, but it's not time
Right.
for me to call. I won't be able. I need to know either way.
Yeah.
I want it to go one way because I'm scared to go that way.
Yeah.
But if it goes our way, what we want, I'm still gonna be mad because I threw a lot of crap. Oh, Joni, laugh out loud. You know, I even threw out our couches, our chairs.
That's fucked up though.
I threw away stuff that I
They
had
already
to
came and got
pick
it?
and choose. Oh yeah, they've been to come and got that the Monday, last Monday. That was the first thing that they came and got.
Oh wow.
Remember I sat outside and I told you I was crying because I heard my stuff crunch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched them. I definitely sat out there.
Only two paletas, a poquito and grande for you and then me. But me, stupid
Yeah,
paletas.
yeah,
You
Joni,
mucho
I sat
paletas. You take off.
outside watching my stuff
Big
being
out
crushed in that
fucking
truck.
baboso.
And I had to pick and choose to throw away stuff because I have a 5 by 15 that's long, but it's not everything that was in our apartment. I had to pick and choose what was more important.
Yeah.
And right now, we have the place cleaned up. We have the rest of a little bit. We have one or two more loads to bring to the storage. And we got a little bit of. I even threw our pots and pans away.
Oh hell no, you tripping.
No, I threw those away in the green thing, like a couple hours before this.
But why? You always gonna need
Because
pots and pans.
I kept some, but not all of them. Because I had to pick and choose what I'm going to put in the storage. I mean, I was downsizing. And I went through my mama's boxes. I haven't went through her boxes since we packed it up from her apartment after she passed away. And I put it in the middle room because every time I would open the box, something would smell like her, or it would remind me. It got me to a place that I was angry.
Yeah.
But this time I didn't have a choice. I had to open all the boxes.
Yeah.
And that was hard. And then having someone take your pictures and hold them so they don't get destroyed in the storage unit. And why would I give someone, I trust her, some of my mama's ashes?
Yeah. Well, she a lady from the church, so
Yeah,
I can
but
figure out.
I didn't want to put them in the storage and something happened that I can't get the storage, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be pretty fucked up. If you lost the storage and your mom's ashes is in there.
And the pictures out, and I don't have all the pictures of my children or my mom or my grandmother or all that. So that's why I went through all the stuff and got every last picture and put them in a place.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hopefully things go our way this morning.
What time is it?
He's supposed to call between 8:30 and 9 because that's when he starts answering his phone. That's why I said by noon we would know yes, we're staying or no.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Most of our, if he says if they don't, he don't do this or whatever, we have most of our stuff in storage. And the guy already, we haven't even talked to him about what's going on because he's been asleep. I wasn't gonna wake him up.
Ooh.
So
Oh, the man upstairs.
yeah, downstairs that is helping us get stuff to
Yeah.
storage.
Yeah.
So even if it don't go our way, we're still have our move our stuff to storage, and we got most of it. And we got certain stuff like clothes that we can take with us, and
He gonna be like, what the fuck?
if we, oh God, I'm hoping it goes that way that we can come up with some kind of agreement to have a roof over our head. But he's gonna be like, he's gonna go, what? Huh? What the F? And then he's gonna be like, what in the F is that dude's problem?
But you seem like a really good person. He helped y'all when he didn't have to. Did y'all
Yeah, he
ask him
didn't
or
have
he
to help
offered?
us. Yeah, he offered. He was like, I know you don't have anybody, and I can help you when I'm not. Because I told him the latest we can bring the stuff is before 9. Because I didn't pay for $20 for 24/7 access.
Yeah.
And he was like, whenever I will help you every time. If I didn't have a doctor's appointment, if I'm not busy, I don't mind riding you up there and putting it in there. I even said when I get money for gas, I'll give it to you. And he was like, don't worry about it.
Oh, for real?
Uh huh.
He's a nice.
Uh huh. Because he
That's
knows
high as gas
we
is
would.
now.
He goes, if I'm not gonna help you, you're gonna have to throw everything out, and I wouldn't want someone that have to throw everything out. That's what we would have had to do,
You good, Renee?
or leave, or leave everything in here.
Tell, tell Gordo,
Yep.
puto. Yes, they help you. Oh,
Ernie
Gordo,
fell asleep.
come on. Bring the paletas allá, not back there. Fucking puto.
I'll be right back. I have to go use the bathroom. Oh God. I don't even have my bed. I'm on the floor on a mattress.
Shit, that's better than the floor.
Oh God. But I'm too old for this. Oh God. Ernie. Oh. Do you still have my Bible? I just heard myself repeat myself. Oh, I'm back.
Okay.
Oh God. Hey, Amber. Hey, Mama. You came in here to sleep with me? Are you gonna keep me company? You gonna keep mommy company? Thank you. Oh, you look so tired. You look so tired. You okay? You okay? Oh. Hey, my cat looks so tired. It's okay. You're okay. You can sleep on my pillow. Go ahead. What's wrong? Now you're acting like you're stressed out. Calm down. Calm down. You're okay. You're
But your
okay.
ass still woke up too. I guess that night food didn't work so fucking good, did it?
My cat's stressed out again. It's okay. You're okay. Poor thing. You're okay. You're okay. I'm ready to know now so I can go to sleep.
Girl, you might as well go to sleep. Yeah, but that night food didn't work, huh? Your ass done woke up, Bree done woke up, but I think Bree went back to sleep.
Yeah, the last thing I remember her say, I remember, and she went, we didn't hear from her.
Right.
Is she still on the line? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Carol fell asleep on my live.
Everybody falling asleep. Ernest has too.
Uh-huh. Real quick.
Fat ass. Okay, now I just gotta wait for him to load these two trailers and then I can go home. Oh, I want to eat some frosted flakes.
Oh, I love. Do you know what I put in my frosted flakes? And everybody says I don't know why you put it in there because it already has sugar. I put extra sugar in there.
Oh no. I thought you was gonna say banana.
I always, I always been like that.
Uh-uh. I only put sugar in just regular frosted flakes, regular Cheerios, and what's those Rice Krispie treats. That's
Oh,
it.
I love. Man, till this day, I love just getting Rice Krispie treats and just listen to it pop.
I like plain ass Cheerios.
I can't
Really,
stand those.
Amber? Your ass is crazy.
What?
She doing cartwheels down there.
Wow.
Yeah, I like regular Cheerios. I like Honey Nut Cheerios too, but I like regular plain Cheerios and I put sugar in.
Oh.
So now y'all gotta refurnish y'all whole damn house. That's insane.
If we get stay, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. We don't have no visitors. Ernie still has his little chair.
He's sleeping in a chair?
Huh? No, he's laying on the floor in the living room.
Oh Lord.
I'm not gonna refurnish it. Why? I'm good. And it was used from, I think it was from his house or God's help somewhere. I forgot where it was. That was when we first moved in here years ago, and we got it used. To us, it was new, but I am so good. I'm not. No, thank you. Hold on a second. Now you want to go out? I just. But I am getting my futon couch that turns into a bed. Was my mama's. I'm getting that back. Getting out of storage. But like furniture. Yep.
Something that's that'll give Ernie something to sleep on if you get that back.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna need. Oh, I'm gonna have to get something because he was sleeping on the couch.
That's what I'm saying. Well, let him sleep on the futon thing.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you what Ernie was sleeping on, cause then that means he ain't got nothing to sleep on. That mean
I
y'all
forgot
got.
all about the couch.
That mean you gonna have to go in the living room and he gonna go get in the bed.
Man, with his snoring ass. Sometimes if he's not snoring, we'll sleep in the same room. But if he has, when you tell him to, certain people like to roll over, they'll stop.
Yeah.
I even put a sock in his mouth one day, a clean sock, not a dirty sock, a clean sock. Man, he still snore with that thing. He snores so loud and so much when he wakes up, his throat feels like he has bronchitis. You know when you get a very severe sore throat and then it's dry? He's like that almost every morning.
Yeah.
Every morning. And he used to not snore. I say in the last couple of years he started snoring real bad.
Yeah.
Even the nurses, when he was in ICU after his heart attack, they came in and would do vitals or be walking past door. And I remember a couple times this one nurse, I loved her to death. I can't remember her name for crap. She would be like, "Man, how can you sleep?" I said, "You see, I'm awake."
Yeah.
They would come in to do vitals and he would be snoring so loud. Nurses, even with the door shut, they knew when he was asleep. I said, "This ain't anything new. This is normal." Now, you just said you wanted to get out. Now you want to come back in.
Yeah, I didn't even know Russia and Ukraine were still at war. That's crazy. They've been at
Oh,
war
you didn't
for
see what
forever.
you know what our news said, right?
What?
Our News 19 last week said that they're about to put young men
Oh yeah, I seen that in
put them in for
December.
draft.
Yeah, in December.
Yep. My son, but the only reason my son won't go, he's of age, but he's the only
Well,
boy.
they're trying to put him out of office right now. The Democrats are.
Well, I know my son won't go because they said that the draft, if my news said that if you're the only son, like I have 3 kids.
They're
He was the
asking him to
only
do
son.
a cognitive test because
But
he posted that thing of him being God and healing people. You didn't see that? Uh-huh. He posted a picture of his face on like it was a painting of like God and like some kids with the doctors and or like people with the doctors. I don't know if they was kids, but they was people with the doctors and God had his hands on the people's head, like healing them, and he changed God's face to his face.
I just got a warning.
For what? Well, you got 9 people in here. You got 9 people in here for no reason, and that's
You
crazy.
know what? I just appealed it, just like Bree
What they
told me
say,
to do.
bullying?
Yeah,
You
and
ain't even
we're
said
talking.
nothing. It's insane.
Y'all got the. Oh, Dawn, just be nice. Don't
That's
even go
crazy.
there.
But we ain't even said
I'm not
nothing
gonna.
at all.
We were talking about all kinds of different
Right.
things.
That's crazy.
It is what it is. Y'all just y'all need prayer.
Right.
Y'all
That's
need.
crazy.
And I've been on this live for how long, and we haven't been talking about hardly anything,
Right.
and they want to
Well,
just now
forget them.
report
How old
me.
is your son?
He's 19,
Oh shit. Yeah, because they
but
said between 18 and 25. He's
he's
the
the
only
only
boy.
boy.
Oh yeah, so he
Yep,
good.
he's the only boy, so he can't go. But my husband, they'll go after him because he ain't the only boy.
Well, no, because they have to be between 18 and 25.
They can still enlist him. He's 49. I mean 47.
No, what they're making them automatically draft is between 18 and 25.
Oh, then my husband. Well, my son be good because he's the only boy.
Yeah.
So my son will be good.
Yeah, it's between
But
18
it
and
doesn't
25
matter.
only.
But that's still. I knew he were gonna go to war. Already when he became president. I hate to bring this up in this politics. I already knew this world was.
Screwed.
Yeah, it's worse than screwed. And I'm not saying other presidents were better than he is. I'm not. People think I say that. No, it's he has. Mm, he just has. And why are we going? Why? Why start in World War III? You want them to send missiles over here and kill us?
Right.
God, our world is going to crap now. People are hurting people, and I'm not going to say that word so I don't get another restriction. We don't need a World War III on top of it. And
Right.
worry, are we going to be missiled?
Yeah, that is true.
And they're like, well, we got a lot of people, and if they try to do a missile over here, we have something to make sure it doesn't happen. Okay, whatever, you know. What, we got another 2 years with him?
Yep. But can he be voted back in a second time? No,
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 because
no.
this,
This is
nope,
last year.
yep. Because you only get to run president twice, be president twice.
Yeah.
But
But they
who
don't even
wants to
care because
run for?
once you're president, you get money for the rest of your life.
Yeah, he won't have to worry about nothing. Plus, he was already rich before he became president. Oh gosh. And who wants to run for president? I heard no, no, no. I don't even want her either.
What, Kamala?
Yeah, I don't want her either.
I
No.
don't think they're
She
ever gonna
thinks
let a woman run for president.
I don't want her. She believes what Trump is doing is right.
No, she don't.
Oh, I thought she did.
Yeah, no, she told it. She told him, and she said, "I told y'all if y'all voted for him, we were gonna be at war." She believed in no war, but she said she told him. She said she's on one of her posts. It shows. No, I don't want to say I told y'all so, because she had warned them of who Donald Trump was, but they
We
didn't.
already knew
But
about what he did
they
last
didn't want her
time.
because she was BLK and she was a woman.
Well, they got Barack Obama in.
Well, they don't consider him, you know. They say he ain't even American, so I don't know.
Well, I heard about all the presidents growing up, and he was our president when I was young. I don't remember him as I have heard
Who?
remember hearing his name,
Who?
Carter.
I don't even remember that
Carter,
person.
Jimmy Carter. Yeah, Jimmy Carter. I
I
remember my
probably wasn't
mama
even
saying
born.
his name, but he was a good one. What my mama talked about and what I learned in school.
Oh wow, this boy pew-pewed his mom for calling him the R word, according to prosecutors. That's crazy. Oh wow, it says she pretended to be a mermaid, then a giant fish swallowed her head. And it did. I'm
Oh,
watching the video. Literally, she was pretending to be a mermaid, and one of the big fish swallowed her whole freaking head.
oh.
That's insane.
I used to watch the news all the time
I watch it
before
sometimes when I'm
COVID,
sitting here. But how you gonna let a
but
fish swallow
now
your head? That's crazy.
I used to watch news before COVID, but now, shoot, I learned it before TikTok before I hear about it on the news anymore. I learn about it on TikTok and then I hear it on the news or see something on my Facebook. I'm like,
They must have thought she was a turtle because they normally eat turtle and stuff, but it swallowed her head. But did she pass away? That's what I'm trying to see.
she had to pass away if they swallowed her head.
Well, yeah, you're right, right.
That means she was decapitated.
Oh no, she didn't. She didn't.
She didn't pass.
Nope.
Oh God, you know she has
She was in
some.
one of those. You know the. Oh yeah, it definitely swallowed her. It didn't swallow it. It just bit her head.
Oh God.
Because I'm watching it. You know how they be having those people that dress up as mermaids but be in the other water with the other fish?
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Look. Got her. Did you see it?
Oh my. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, it didn't swallow her head, so they made that drastically not the right thing to say, but it did bite her head. She only left with a cut on her lip, so she should
There's a
say
there's a
she was
girl
happy,
that was
lucky to be alive.
surfing.
Hmm.
She was surfing
Huh?
and a shark came
So Renee
and took
finished?
off one of her arms. Oh,
No, it's gonna take him a minute. He gotta put Burlington on both those trailers.
Do we gotta come back here or I'm done?
You're done.
Okay, I'll take a break then. Pick me up before you go.
Now what you say?
that girl, there's a girl, teenage girl was surfing and she was sitting on her board and a shark just came out of nowhere like no one couldn't like prevent it from happening and it ripped off her arm.
Oh
She was
wow.
on the news and everything. Yeah, young girl. And she wrote a book about it. Oh, I have seen the ocean plenty of times and only been in it a few, but I won't go that far out. I might walk around it. Nope.
Yeah,
Because what
I
I'm
don't mess
afraid
with
of
water.
is sharks, one, and stingrays. Because they can kill you. Oh my God, did you see what Amber just put?
What?
She says, baby, shark doo doo doo.
She's so fucking goofy, man. They saying that there's a 1,000-foot mega tsunami that might strike the west coast. I don't live on the West Coast, so that ain't my problem. We don't even get. Well, when I lived in Dallas, we used to get tornadoes.
Oh, no, it wasn't last month. When was it? February? Right after the snow here that we had here, and it was a good amount, and it was coming down hard. We had three earthquakes, and the last one was a 2.8.
Oh well.
I don't remember. I was asleep. I woke up and it was all over my Facebook and all that. I was like, I didn't feel it.
Damn, they're having like so. I read this thing where Iran said that they would start executing people that are like protesting anti-regime, and they're gonna take out a husband and a wife. That's crazy. I didn't think they really was gonna do it.
They will.
I didn't think they was really gonna do it, but now they're not playing.
I don't know, but he should have just. It was Trump's mouth that got us in this. So his mouth. So
Yeah. My thing is, why he messing with them? He should went over there to North Korea or what is it, South Korea, where it's bad at.
yeah.
He don't want to go mess with that man. I can't believe he ever said Baby Shark. That's fucking funny as fuck.
I know. I looked at it, and then I read it. I went, oh my god.
I'm looking at the meat dominator, the largest crocodile in the world. Let's see how big this dude is.
I don't
Maybe
know.
exaggerated. Oh
This
snap,
coffee ain't.
he is pretty
This
big.
coffee ain't doing crap.
Oh, he is pretty big.
That. You know, I had my phone plugged in this whole time, right?
And it's still dying.
It's going down and down and down.
It says
Yeah.
France and Europe are preparing for war against Russia. That's crazy. This whole world gonna be at war.
I'm telling you, man. Because people don't know how to keep their damn mouth shut. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. You rattle someone's cage, they're going to come back. That's like putting someone in a corner and poking at them. They're going to eventually have enough and say, let's go.
All right.
So, it's ridiculous. And everything is so sky high, and that's why our gas prices are going up. And I don't have a car, but I see the gas prices. One place they said it's $5 and something a gallon, and that's in where I'm at. So I'm glad I don't have a car to a certain extent. I had to make me another cup of coffee. I'm just hoping that things go our way today. Because if not, I know I'm going to be sleepy as crap.
Oh, you should take your ass to sleep.
I'll toss and turn, toss and turn.
You should take like some PMs or something.
I packed it up.
Oh well.
That storage. I had the melatonin gummies.
You
Now
should
that
take
right
that.
there, I tried one. I was having a rough night. I had a rough night at work and I couldn't go to sleep and I knew I had to go in early. Man, I said, I'm going to take one of these. It's not going to hit me. And it says it takes up to 60 minutes, right? I chewed that gummy, not even 15 minutes later, I'm going. I was seeing double. I said, okay. Man, that was the best sleep I ever had. But I did wake up. I did have a side effect from it. It did say it could cause headaches. Now, I had the best sleep I had, but boy, I woke up with a headache. I don't know. He tried to call him 3 times, left him a text message, and in the morning, Ernie's gonna call him when he's answers his phone between 8:30 and 9. So we don't know. I said I should know by noon. Are we staying, making an arrangement, making a deal, or we're gone? I don't know. And Ernie said he'll take whatever deal he has, or agreement, or whatever you want to call it. Anything to keep a roof over our head. Yeah, me too. I'm just worried. I'm stressed. I don't know. I would feel. I wish he would have answered the phone when Ernie called him those times.
Yeah. But I don't see
Yeah,
him asking your neighbor that if he don't, if you know what I'm saying?
yeah, because our neighbor don't hardly ever knock on our door for anything. Yeah, I was answering Amber because she didn't know if we were moving, what was going on. Yeah, but he called. Remember then night the day that we went to court. Remember I was on live and I came back and said he called me twice.
Yeah.
He called me at 9:30 at night, 9:23 and 9:30.
Yeah, but this time when his phone was going to voicemail.
Mm-hmm. No, it was just ring, 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 ring. That's what Ernie said. And that's why Ernie texted him, and Ernie showed me the text. That he texted him, heard that you wanted to talk. Call me as soon as possible.
So they want to know he didn't answer the damn phone, bro. Headed ass.
Yeah. The first time Ernie said it was a big, busy signal like he was on the call. So, I'm just hoping. And I already told Ernie, you have to tell him how we need this place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I told him, emphasize that if y'all can't work, y'all two can't work out some kind of agreement or whatever you want to call it, we will be in a tent somewhere, because all shelter. And I told Ernie to let him know, hey, you know. And I told Ernie to take whatever deal, whatever, just go ahead. And he goes, he knows to take anything because to keep a roof over our heads. But I'm not going to get involved. I don't want, the best bet is for me to just keep my mouth shut. because I'm still kind of fired up. Because this stress is not good for me at all. And the lady that is holding on to my pictures and everything, me and her prayed. Hey, Bree Bree. My nerves are so bad I'm scratching my arm to death. Literally, I'm scratching my arm. I hate when I do that. God, I hate when I do that. Okay, that's cool. I didn't even see you drop down. I was looking at my arm. I scratched the crap out of it. Oh, come on, coffee. You need to kick in, please. I wish I was like Ernie, be able to sleep. I'm trying to stay awake, Amber. Because I know that if I get off live and lay down, I'm just going to toss and turn. And I want to stay positive that things will go a way that we want it, but everybody's so freaking wishy-washy, and I just feel like a yo-yo. I'm gonna try to get in a nap in. I hope so. Now my phone's at 15% and it's plugged up. No, now it is. Let's see what happens. No. Why is it not charging now? Oh my gosh, I need to get a new phone. I know I need a new phone bad. Now it went from 15 to 11 that quick. Oh gosh. If it ain't one thing, then it's another. I will never get it. Well, I should know between 9 and noon what's gonna happen, which direction are we going. Thank you for the likes. I definitely don't want to be sleeping in no tent in no dang woods. Yeah. I told Ernie I set my alarm. I'm gonna wake him up. I'm not gonna say anything. Because if it goes the bad way, I am not sleeping. I will not sleep in no tent. I'll be up. Okay, Johnny. I'll come back on about noon to let everybody know what's going on, which direction we're going. Y'all just say a prayer that it goes our way. I'm gonna get off here because now my phone's at 7%. I don't know what's going on. But I'll come, thank you. I'll come on this afternoon and let y'all know what happened. Talk to y'all later. I'll let y'all know. Bye, y'all.